That's good, though.
You want to go see one over here or what?
1 minute.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta get back on it. Love you. Are we on now, Charlie?
We are like less than a minute away.
Okay.
According to this.
According to that.
This.
I guess I should log on as well. Give us at least 2 people listening, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not. This is just the podcast, the score thing.
The score thing, he said.
Thingamajig. Is that what you call it?
The thingamajig.
I think there's another word for it in Spanish, but I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's a cuss word, so I'm not going to say it.
It's not appropriate, huh?
I don't know. It looks like we're live.
Welcome to Eunice, New Mexico. Here we are today on a Thursday evening, ready for some Cardinal volleyball as the Eunice Cardinals face the Lovington Wildcats here in Eunice, New Mexico. It's going to be a fun game. I believe this is our first game to broadcast on the radio. No more broadcast. The volleyball game, yes, sir. So we'll see how we do. Once again, we are without Jimmy Jones. I don't know if that's a blessing in disguise or it's just a curse. We'll find out tonight. Beside me is Charlie Fairbrush, and the one that's speaking is Rosendo Caballero. Refer to myself in third person. It'll be all right. Here we are. The Eunice Cardinals have a decent record this year. They went down the Cloud Conference last weekend and they played in that tournament. And I believe they came out with second place.
Third place.
Third place?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they did really well. I mean, they're, you might say, a little bit of a young team right now.
Yeah, we're looking at the roster. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on the team. And I believe they all play in and out, but they are young after that. After those 6 seniors leave, they will be leaving.
Well, we lost Kira Parker. You know, she injured her ACL, right? Torn ACL.
Torn ACL at the Eunice Cardinal class, the Eunice tournament here they had.
Right.
That's where she hurt her ACL. And we have a new coach this year. She's fairly young here as well for the community, and this is a new team for her to kind of come in and take over and rebuild and get it going the way she wants it, or the way she thinks it should be moved around. So
I'm going to go ahead and just run down through the rosters.
Go for it, boss.
And everybody can, we've got numbers. I'll give the number and the grades. So we've got numbers. We've got 0, Chloe Jones, and she's a junior. Number 1, Kira Parker. Like I said, she's out with injury. She's a senior this year. Tough, for her. She won't have another year. Number 2, Alondra Morin. She's a sophomore. Number 3, Jasmine Martinez. She's a senior. Number 4, McKenna McBee, a sophomore. Number 5, Kenley Acosta, a senior. Number 6, Yolando Granados, a senior.
Yolanda Granados.
Yolanda.
You put Yolando. That's like
Yolanda. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, Yolanda.
That's okay.
And family and friends. Number 7, Sarah Reeves, and she is a junior. Number 8, Lillian Parsons. She's also a junior. Number 10, Dayanara Zamora.
Better known as Didi Zamora.
Yes, Didi Zamora.
Yes.
She's a senior. And Vivian Ornelas, number 14. She's also a senior. Ornelas.
Yep.
And we've got, like you said, the new coach this year, Taylor Skinner, our head coach. And, of course, hometown, original Kyla Coburn, the assistant coach.
Yeah, and they've been doing a good job so far with this kind of fairly young group. It's tough when you're a senior, you come in and you have a new coach. They have a different way of doing things, different way of seeing things on the court, on and off the court. So it's a new era, you can say, going out there right now with the new coach. I haven't seen him play much. I've been busy, so I made maybe 1 game. So I apologize for that, as all the fans out there are looking or listening to us. So this is our first big matchup. I think this is the second time they played Levington. The first time they played them there, and I believe we lost that time.
Yeah, I believe it was. I think we won the first one, then lost after that. The way I understand it. Let me run down this Levington roster for any of you Levington folks that may be listening. Number 1, Layla Hernandez, junior. Number 2, Carly Grieman, a sophomore. Number 3, Malia Costa, senior. Number 4, Carly Knapp, a sophomore. Number 6, Lauren Lovato, a senior. Number 8, Sofia Inonez, a senior. I hope I said that right. 10, Myra Castro, junior. Number 11, Ashley De Los Santos. I'm not sure, they don't have her grade level listed. Number 12, Malaya Castro, freshman. 16, Yuri Aragon, junior.
Aragon, yes.
Okay. 17, Leah Hernandez, a senior. 18, Hanai Martinez, a senior. And 33, Zabri Rodriguez, a sophomore.
Sophomore, huh?
And they are coached by head coach Marissa Ochoa and assistant coach Rachel Faith. So,
you're looking at the roster, they have 5 seniors on the roster as well. It's kind of a matchup. It's a good deal that each team has a couple of 5 or 6 seniors. So we're going to see who they put on the court here. So I guess we'll take a first time out of the while they get warm up. We have 14 minutes and change, and that clock's not even moving. So
14:50 plus however long they leave it turned off. Right?
Yeah. And then I believe we say national anthem and all that good stuff. So
Sure.
we're going to have to do a whole rundown of our sponsors, and that way everybody gets a little bit of airtime as needed. And we'll see you in a few minutes.
Be right back.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Cardinal Hardware is your complete lumber yard with reasonable prices and outstanding service. When you need hardware or lumber, think of Cardinal Hardware. When you need great accommodations that feel like home, think of Oil Patch Motel in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware and Oil Patch Motel in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools, churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles new office hours are Monday to Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, A friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities and a fantastic school system.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!" NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back here to the Eunice, New Mexico. It's Rosendo speaking and Charlie Fairbrush. I almost called you Fisher there for a second. It's on the other mic and the camera. Once again, we are without Jimmy. He is doing some training in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. So here we are, the Eunice. The Lady Cards are going to be facing the Lovington Wildcat ladies in the volleyball game. This is the first one we do this year. As a first volleyball game we do. Let me correct myself there. So bear with us as we go through the motions. We're up in the stands with the crowd, so you might hear some noise in the background like you just did. People probably blocking your view as they walk up and down the stairs because we can't block that access to the stands.
Yeah, we're about 8 minutes away from the kickoff of this game.
So hopefully it's going to be a fun and exciting game tonight on the Thursday evening. We will not be having football this evening. Tomorrow, I think they have a bye. So we won't have no football coming up. So if you don't have nothing to do, we apologize for us not being on air so you can listen to us. And so here we go. You got anything else to add, Mr. Charlie?
No, looking forward to a fun game this evening. Like I said, I watched part of the first tournament, the one where Kira got injured with her ACL, and so she's out. Kind of unfortunate for her. She's a senior, and
yeah, she's a senior.
Some of them girls spent a lot of time this summer, going to these volleyball tournaments and kind of playing with some other teams. But you got to take care of yourself first.
Yeah, most definitely. And the bad thing about that falls into, because here in Eunice, a lot of these girls and boys play multiple sports. They'll finish football, go straight to basketball, from basketball straight to track or baseball. And in Kiki's situation, she's gonna, if she tore ACL, correct? So she's gonna be out.
Out for possibly, for sure volleyball and possibly the whole basketball season.
And that makes a big difference on our court because she's one of our tall girls, one of the height, one of the intimidators you can see in there in the box. So
sure,
that will be affecting us. But like I said, once again, Eunice, the Lady Cards will be playing the Lovington Wildcats. Hope I don't call them the Falcons. I might get in trouble for that.
Well, they're wearing a different color.
Yeah, it's blue. Yes, sir, they are. So, I mean, I don't know what else. I'm making a big old roster like Mr. Jones said does, but Eunice has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors on the team. And I am looking for another roster. Let me see. I'll put it over here, I believe. And bear with us. Let me see. And like I was saying, Eunice has seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors. The first senior I can mention off the top of the list, number 3, is Jasmine Martinez. She's a senior. You have Tinley Acosta, she's a senior. Yolanda Granado, she's a senior. You also have Yolanda, and then you have Vivian Ornelas as a senior, and you have Didi Zamora as senior as well. As they're returning players from last year, and they also have a new coach here for the.
Yep. Taylor Skinner.
Taylor Skinner.
Yep.
I believe she comes to us from Dora, correct?
I'm not sure. You may be right. that one.
I don't shoot ourselves in the foot. I mean, but I believe she did, or so. I'm kind of.
I was kind of looking at, pull a few things. Eunice's overall record here, and you mentioned earlier they're having a pretty good season. Overall, they're 8-3, which is not a bad record. At home, they're 3-0. Hopefully, we'll continue that record right there.
That winning streak, you can say.
And 5-3 away, and the one of the 3 away was in Levington, and the last time we matched up with these Levington girls, they beat us. So Levington, on the other hand, they're not having such a great year. Their overall record is 1-9. I guess the one is the one they beat us in. So I'm sure.
You got to say that out loud.
I'm sure the Lovington folks are hoping they, do the same here, because getting that thing moving.
Getting that W, huh?
Getting that W in there. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really, I really like watching a good volleyball game, and hopefully this will be a good one.
This is going to sound selfish. I haven't seen a volleyball game since my daughter was playing. I've seen a couple on TV when the Olympics come on and stuff like that, but not come to a volleyball game. So last time I came, I think I watched maybe one set. So after that, we left, and that's the same set when Kiki got hurt.
Right.
I'm like, man, I just couldn't sit still here in the stands. So we'll see how we do tonight. And once again, Jimmy Jones is not with us. It's just me, Rosendo Caballero, and Charlie Fairbrush. Better known as Pancho. That's what I call him.
Pancho Villa.
Pancho. There you go. That's my boy. So I just want to make sure I get that said. And hopefully Mr. Jones listening, because I think his flight was delayed. So.
Oh man. Well, maybe talking to putting on the big screen there in one of the lounges there at the airport. There.
He probably didn't know him either.
Hey,
that smooth talker.
That Atlanta airport is like a city unto itself. It's a huge airport.
I've never been there.
And so he might have found some place he could sit back and relax and listen to the game and leave now.
Hopefully we did a good job for him and with the listeners who are listening right now. Hopefully we can perform. Even though I am kind of a little nervous, man.
So
because it's different here.
Girls are fishing to start their warm-up serving, so we're going to see some balls flying back and forth here. Yep.
Hit each other. And the difference between volleyball and football, we're in our own little bird nest. Nobody's around. It's just us three. We can do what we want. Crack jokes. Because whatever I say, you can hear me, but I can't hear myself and how loud I'm speaking.
But everything we say, everybody can hear us.
Yeah, so we've got to watch our P's and Q's while we're in here right now.
Yeah.
And then we got to be patient, people coming in and out. So before the game starts, I'm going to give another shout out to some of our sponsors.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a one-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Fridays, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
So here we go. We got 46 seconds left for the tip-off for the first circle across. So we're looking forward here. In Eunice, New Mexico, the Eunice Lady Cardinals face the Levington Wildcat ladies. Or Lady Cats, how would you say that? So, hi, how are you? So like I was saying, we're up here in the stands. We say hi to everybody, shake hands like with politicians up here. So it's fun. It's kind of cool. I mean, like literally, it's cold up here, not cool, cold.
We got a little breeze coming out of the vents up there.
It's kind of crazy.
Up top. So.
I forgot about that. I would have worn my long sleeve. I'm just cold nature. I come from a hot country. That's probably why.
So I think we're getting they're getting set up here to do the national anthem.
I think the national anthem was to wave at each other.
Oh, we're just gonna wave and smile.
Yeah. That's came from the COVID. So they're going to sit there and announce the players. I apologize. We will be saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
That'll be the Pledge of Allegiance. You want us to do it on the air?
I'm going to send you to a commercial.
I want to hear you saying it.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
So as they're announcing players for the Levington Wildcats, and we said the Pledge of Allegiance a minute ago. Pretty quick, huh?
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick. I mean, I'm having trouble with these buttons, man. I don't know if I should push the green one or the red one, man.
Just start pushing buttons, see what happens.
I slept since the last one, so bear with us. It's been a long week at work as well, so. They just finished announcing the Lady Wildcats for the Levington. Now they're going to announce the Eunice Cardinals.
Eunice Cardinals.
Everybody on your feet.
Everybody on their feet.
That's number 0, Chloe Jones. That's Mr. Jones' daughter. Number 2, that is Alondra Marin. Number 3 is Jasmine Martinez. Number 4, McKenna McBee. Number 5, Celia Acosta. Number 6, Yolanda Granado. Number 7, Sarah Reeves. Number 8, Liliana Parson. And number 10, Didi Zamora. And number 14, Vivi Ornelas. That are your Lady Cards tonight. They are for the Eunice Cardinals volleyball team. So keep in mind that white jersey represents she is a libero, which means she can come anytime she pleases on the court between serves.
Now they're going to slap hands in the middle and say, good luck, good luck, good luck.
Yeah. Best of luck to you, best of luck to me, best of luck to you as well, Charlie.
Best of luck to me, and hopefully me and Rosendo
do a decent job tonight.
We'll have good luck.
So
a little bit of something.
And remember, there's a small delay, guys, so bear with us on the announcement and the game as you sit and watch it or listen to it at work. And once again, we greatly appreciate it, y'all guys tuning in and listening to us. Or watching the game mostly, right?
And thanks to all of our sponsors that bring this free broadcast to you.
And we will try to play as many commercials as we can in these games. It will kind of quick, and our commercial lasts about 30 seconds. So
So it looks like the home team, the Cardinals, may, no, I don't know. They haven't given the ball to anybody yet. We don't know who's going to serve. We'll update shortly.
And Levington will be serving.
So Lovington will be serving first, right?
Correct. They will be serving from my left to your right. And like Charlie said, the last win that Levington got was against the Lady Cardinals. So Levington serves the ball in. He does a good job of getting it back over to the net. And Yolanda saves it from hitting to the net. They volley it back. Once again comes over. A soft hit. But number 8 keeps it alive, but it falls on the floor as the Cardinals were a little bit confused who's going to get the second hit. Their coach is hollering, block the ball. Block the ball. So here we go again. Number 10 serves for the Levington Wildcats. McBee gets it. Yolanda sets it for McBee. McBee hits it over to the left-hand side, but the whistle was blown as a Levington player was up against the net. So the score is 1-1, if I'm not mistaken.
1-1.
1-1 here in the first set.
So back to serve for Eunice, number 4.
McBee hit a nice spot over the ball. Hits. Levington plays it. But number 1 came with everything she had. But Chloe plays it off her hands, goes straight up. But McBee hits it right back over like nothing. They serve it again. Chloe does a good job. Gets underneath it, brings it up. Yolanda sets it up for Acosta. Acosta taps it over. But Levington was right there. Levington plays it back quick. Kiki number 5 meets it at the net to 11. And Yolanda hits it right back. And they hit in the back row. Chloe does a good job keeping the ball alive. Yolanda goes down chasing. McBee hits the ball over the net. Levington volleys it back. Number 17 hits it right back over. McBee hits it straight up. Yolanda sets it up for number 5, which is Tanya Costa. Swing and a miss as she hit it with the back of her palm. And the ball did not go high nor far. So the score is 2-1 after a long volley. And I'm short of breath.
2-1.
2-1.
Favorite Lovington.
Yes, sir. Favorite Levington. They have number 4. He's going to be serving for Levington. And that's Camp. Comes up with the jump serve. Beautiful job in the back row. That young lady for the Eunice Cardinals sets it back up to Yolanda. Yolanda hits it up to Jasmine. Jasmine hits in the back row. Early Barrow saves it to number 12 from Levington. Hits it out of bounds over here on the right-hand side. And number 2. They're tied up. The score is 2-2. And Eunice will be serving.
So number 14 coming in to serve.
That number 14, that is Vivi Ornelas.
Yep.
She is a serving specialist, I believe.
Specialist.
Yes, sir. That's a giant word for Rosendo. She does a nice
that's
beautiful
a
job,
serve.
gets the ball over. Their Libero does a good job kicking it up. Kiki does a good job on the Eunice side. Vivi gets it, sets it for Tinley Acosta, taps it over. And Lovington cannot handle on that nice knuckleball spike she did there. Beautiful job. Yes, sir. That's an old traditional softball. Knuckleball hitting the volleyball. So the score is 3-2. Eunice leads here in this first set. Vivi Ornelas hits the ball over again. Their Libero does a good job. He's in number 12, spikes it, little soft spike. Vivi saves it. Yolanda sets it for number 5, Tina Acosta. Does a beautiful job getting over, but Lovington plays it. Yolanda gets it on the Eunice side. Back to Vivi, back to Yolanda. Yolanda hits it, but does not go over. Just rides along the net. Makes the score 3-3. Let me back my mic off a little bit.
So back to serve for Levington. There's Libero, number 33, I believe. That's Zabri Rodriguez.
She does a beautiful job. Nice strong serve. Miscommunication on the back row between Yolanda and Madrid. And the ball goes out of bounds. They both look at each other and smile as the score becomes 4-3, Levington's favor. And I really don't know how I'm speaking, but everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. Levington serves the ball over. Yolanda picks it up, passes it over to Vivi. Vivi sets it for number 5. Acosta hits it over, but Levington plays it. Levington gets it. Number 12 gets it right quickly. But she's blocked at the net by Jasmine Martinez, but Levington plays the backside, and they get the ball over. Ronaldo gets it. Ronaldo hits to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to number 5, and she hits it out of bounds. So the score is 5-3, Levington favor. This is a handful.
I was a little fast on the score, and I was already giving us the score. I thought we had it, so here we go.
So number 33 for Levington hits the ball over, which is Tinley gets it, sets it, gives it to Vivi. Vivi sets it, hits it over. Vivi sets it for Granal. Granal hits it out of bounds. She was out of bounds by the foot. This young lady who has been serving, number 33 for Levington, has scored the last 3 points for them. She does a beautiful job. Goes all the way out of bounds. Chloe had to jump out of the way before he hit her.
Yep.
So the score is 4-6 in Levington's favor.
And Chloe coming in, number 0, Chloe coming in to serve it up for the Cardinals.
Comes in to serve. She jumps, hits it over.
Beautiful.
And Levington cannot handle that serve. It comes off the hands of number 4.
Makes the score 5-6.
Makes it 5-6, correct.
Levington 1 point ahead.
going to be back and forth. I believe it's going to be a long night, young man.
Gonna be a long night.
I better go get some more water because I'm going to get parched real quick. So once again, Chloe hits the ball way back, and it's out of bounds. Not playable.
That was that hammer fish. You get that thing with it,
man.
So score
5-7.
5-7. Plays
It's
for
5-7. Levington favor. The server for Lovington is going to be number 1. Liliana Hernandez. Yolanda plays it on the Eunice side. Vivi sets it for number 11, Didi Zamora, her first time we've seen in the game. Yolanda plays volley back, gives it back to Vivi. Vivi sets a back set. So Yolanda hits in the back row. Lovington hits it up in the roof. But they play a good job hitting the very back as Kika plays it. Gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to number 10, Zamora. Zamora hits it over. She tries to block it at the net, but gets by her. But Vivi does a beautiful job diving behind her and getting it. Once again, Zamora blocks it at the net, but it comes over. Vivi gets it, taps over to Costa. Costa does a spike on the right-hand side. Number 1 plays it. Chloe dives, saves the ball. Ooh, beautiful job. Oh, a lot of action there right there. Lovington hit the ball back pretty hard and fast. Chloe dove to the ground, picked it up pretty much off the ground, came over on the right side out of bounds. Acosta gets it, hits it over, but does not stay in bounds. It's a beautiful job, but the score is 8-5, Lovington favor. Levington scores, serves over. Oh, played by Jones. And then back to Zamora. Zamora's playing a one-on-one out there. She hit the ball 2 times, but on the second one, she hit it out of bounds. Way out of bounds. So the score is 9-5.
And number 1 still serving for Levington.
She sure is. Hits it again. Back out to Jones. Jones picks it up. Vivi comes in, gets it, sets it for number 5. Acosta does a little floater over the net. But Levington plays it very well. They give it back to number 10. She hits her own floater. Jones is on the floor. Vivi's on the floor. And nobody could handle it as that's hit number 3. The score is 10-5 in favor of who? The Levington Wildcats. They came out to perform and show up and do a great job, which they are. Timeout by the Eunice Cardinals. On this quick timeout, I want to get some water and I want to play y'all a commercial.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Hey, back at it.
Awesome blossom. No quick commercial there, but Lovington tries to serve to get it over. The Eunice is not able to handle it as 3 players hit it. First hit number 2. Went out of bounds. Vivi tried to save it, came over, but did not stay in bounds for the Eunice Cardinals. The score is 11-5. And here we are in the first set. Number 1, Miss Hernandez, is still serving for the Levington Wildcats. She hits a little float over. And number 5, Acosta cannot handle it for the Eunice Cardinals, going straight out of bounds. And just like that, it is 12-5 here in the first set, as the Levington Wildcats play the Eunice Cardinals here in Eunice, New Mexico. Number 1, Hernandez serves it over again. Zamora gets it, sets a soft ball up towards Granales. Granales set it for Didi. It was too far back. She came in and nobody hit it over. So the score is 13-5. We are coming apart at the seams, young man.
Wheels are falling off.
Wheels are falling off. I'm telling you, buddy.
The girls got to get it together.
Got to break that serve. Break that serve. Number 1, Hernandez sets it over again. Deep. Jones gets it. Granado gets it for Acosta. Acosta comes up to the net, taps it over. But number 4 for Lovington saves a beautiful job. And number 5 hits it towards the net, but Zamora's there to block it. But they played the ball pretty good. Lovington is quick on their hands and on the feet. And BB gets over here, sets for number 5, little spike over to the backside. There, Libero gets it like nothing. Number 12 for Lovington gets it, hits a shot. First hit was by number 5. And then number 2 was playing the back row and a little bit of confusion, so they score again. It looked pretty, but yet there was no positive results from that, huh?
No positive result. Number 1 still serving. He's been serving half the night.
I'm telling you, man, it's 14-5, brother. Levington wins. Now Hernandez serves again. BB gets the ball, hits it high towards the net. Granado receives it. And number 5, Acosta hits it over, but there's the number 10 for the Levington Wildcats dives and saves it. Jones gets it on the Eunice side, gives it over to BB. BB gives it over to Zamora. Zamora taps it over, but Levington does a quick hit back over. And Eunice was not expecting that, and just like that, I'll say that again, just like that, it's 15-5 in Levington's favor. And Eunice looks a little bit confused out there. And that was after a timeout, Coach.
After the timeout, you'd think, we're getting something going, but
Yeah.
just having a tough time getting started this evening.
I'm telling you. So that being said, Hernandez serves the ball over. Eunice gets the ball over, but it was a little confusion there. Jones gets it. BB passes it over, hits it to the back row. Number 2 gets it, hits it over. Now Levington comes in and hits the ball way deep out of bounds. And that right there goes in our favor. The score is 6-15.
Brings up, number 5 for Eunice to serve.
Acosta.
Yeah, sorry, you can't see because of the head.
Acosta comes up. She does a little jump. A beautiful job. And then Rivero cannot handle it. She was confused. She was confused with the line. She was out her in. So that's the point for Eunice, 7-15. Levington favor. So Acosta, she's one of the seniors on this team for the Eunice Cardinals. Jumps up, little jump serve, nice little float over. Number 4 for Levington gets it, taps it back up. They bring it over. The free ball for the Eunice Cardinals. Ronaldo gets it, gives it to, Yolanda got it. Vivi set it up, and Zamora came up, jumped up high, hit the ball, but hit it out of bounds.
Hit it a little fast.
Little too fast, a little too far. Score is 7-16. That should be 7.
Number 7-16. Number 12, Castro.
This is Castro serves the ball over, and Yolanda plays it off the floor right into the net. And Vivi tried her best to save that ball, but was not able to save it.
Couldn't get it out of that net.
Yeah, the net. Just like that, it's 17. Why I keep saying that word? Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Is that word of the night or what?
That's the word of the night.
17-7, Levington favor. So Levington serves again. Acosta gets it off the floor, gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to number 4, McKenna, and was not able to hit it over. So the score is 7-18.
Just like that.
Just like that. Here in the first set, Levington is winning, beating the Eunice Cardinals on their home turf. So number 5, Levington gets it to beautiful, way deep. You gets Jay saved by number 5, and she gives it to Vivi. Gives it to Didi. Didi hits it over, but Levington plays it like nothing. Once again, the number 5 to 14, and McKenna comes in and cleans it up. They're volleying here, volleying. Vivi gets the ball off the back row, gives it to Granado. Granado gives it over to number 4, McKenna. Yolanda, Granado.
Yolanda, right? Yolanda.
8-18. Granado gets the ball over. Levington plays it like nothing. Acosta to. Acosta passes the ball to Yolanda, and Yolanda gives it to Zamora. Zamora hits his back corner. Made it look pretty, but the score is 9-18. Levington's favorite still. So Eunice is playing from behind right now, trying to play catch up.
And hit it a little bit fast on that serve, so
he's pretty wide on that serve.
turn the ball over to Lovington.
We gotta have those simple points out there. Yeah. Yes, sir. 9-19.
Number 16, Yuri Aragon for Lovington on the serve.
So Levington serves the ball over. It's played in the back row by Acosta. She passes it up to Granado. Granado gives it to number 4, McKenna. And it was too close to the net to do anything, so she tried her best to get that ball over. So the score is 20-9 here in the first set. Levington is beating them.
Like a drum right now.
Beating them like a drum, huh?
Our girls got to get their act together. Here we go.
So once again, Levington serves the ball over. The ball is played by number 4, McKenna. Gives it over to Granado. Granado gives it over to big lefty, number 8. She hits the ball over. And Levington plays it, but they cannot return the ball back. So that's going to be a Eunice point.
10-20.
10-20. Who is that lefty for the Eunice Cardinals?
So we got number 10 coming up for Eunice to serve.
D.D. Zamora serves the ball. Beautiful job. Little Bro gets it. Levington plays it. They do a little soft over here on the left-hand side. Played by McKenna. McKenna gives it back to Yolanda. Yolanda sets it back from McKenna. Spikes it over, but it was soft. But Levington plays it. Yolanda puts it over to number 8. The lefty for Levington. That's Parson. On that play.
We got in the net.
Yeah, got in the net. Number 8, Parson just got in the net off that beautiful volley that Eunice was having.
So it makes the score Levington 21, Eunice 10.
Correct.
And
I concur.
number 10 for Levington, that's serve.
Yes, sir. Levington number 10 does a beautiful job in the back row. Castro. It is played by Chloe, and Chloe gives it to number 8. She hits it through the block. drives that ball to the block and comes down for a point for Eunice.
Number 4 serving for Eunice.
McKenna's a beautiful, nice, beautiful serve there. Levington handled it pretty good. They're a little confused where to play the ball. Number 8 gets for Eunice. She gives it back to now, and number 8 comes back to Spike. She is a left-hander, and they're blocked the ball at the net by Eunice, and the ball is played by the Eunice Cardinals. As the ball goes back and forth between Jones and McKenna, and Lovington getting kind of a little flustered there. They played the ball over. The score is going to be 13-21.
12-21.
12-21?
Yeah,
I got ahead of myself.
They was quick on that one.
Okay, so McKenna serves the ball over again, and Levington does not handle it pretty well. So these are 4, maybe 5 consecutive points by McKenna McBee, and Levington calls the timeout.
And they're going to talk about it. We'll go to a sponsor.
We'll go to our commercial real quick. Welcome back here on Eunice, New Mexico, as the Eunice Lady Cardinals are facing the Lovington Wildcat Ladies in the volleyball game. It's Rosendo and Charlie Fairbush tonight. We are without Jimmy Jones, and the Lovington Wildcats are winning 21-13, but Eunice is making a decent run as McKenna hits the ball back over. There, Libero gets it, gives it to number 10. 10 gives it to 1 and hits it directly into the net. So that's number going to be 14. You see a minute ago it was 12. Now it's 14.
14-21.
14-21.
They're on a pretty good little run here, but
she's doing a good job.
Pretty big gap.
I smell a comeback. So McMahon hits it over, and they cannot handle that. That's going to be an ace, I believe. So it's going to be the score 15-21. She scored the last 6 points, maybe? 7 points. She's doing a beautiful job.
She's been in there for a minute.
And keep it in mind, McKenna is a sophomore. McBee, she does a beautiful job scoring the ball on the right-hand side. Levington plays it. It's a back spike from the back row. Hit over to Chloe. Jones gives it to Granado. Granado gives it to number 5. And number 5, Acosta, slams the ball through. They get the ball over, and Eunice plays the ball pretty good, hits the ball back over, and this is back and forth volley here as the Eunice Cardinals are trying to make a run back as Jasmine tips the ball over. Acosta gets it, gives it to Granado. Granado gives it back to Acosta. She swings and hits. Levington plays the ball pretty good as number 17 hits this ball back over. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh, 17 hits the ball over. McBee is standing straight up, dives on the floor, tips the ball up. Granado hits it up a little bit more and comes in. Number 5, Acosta just slams the ball down. Beautiful job on that for the Lady Cardinals. It's meant to be for them to win tonight.
So 15 coming in for Levington to replace number 2.
For the Levington Wildcats. McKenna comes in. McBee does a beautiful job serving. Levington cannot handle that service. They barely get the ball over. Number 8 gets for Eunice. Parson gives it to Granado. Granado gives back to Parson. She was partially blocked at the net, but Jasmine comes in, cleans up the mess. Gets the ball back over. Number 17 gets for Levington, hits the ball. Once again in that empty spot, they come down. Nobody decided to dive for that. The ball hit the floor. And now just like that, the score is 22-16. Levington still wins his game.
Coming in to serve for Levington, got number 4, Harley Knapp. I think I need a nap.
I need a nap as well, neither. She does a beautiful jump serve. Number 2 gets it for Eunice, gives it to number 6. Number 5, Acosta drives that ball down, but Knapp gets the ball, plays it like nothing, a little confusion, and the ball does not return. So the score is 17-22. Levington's favor. And we have Vivi Ornelas coming in to serve.
So this game's a little closer than it was. You know,
it woke me up.
You got me awake.
So Vivi goes in for a serve. Has a little high back row. Levington has a decent job trying to set it, but they do a double hit as she tried to push it over to the back row. So that's a point for the Lady Cards. The score is 18-22. Vivi Ornelas is still serving as Levington calls a timeout.
Take another timeout and talk about it.
Take advantage of it and give you a commercial.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back here.
Home of the Cardinals here, Joe Langston Gym. And
Joe Langston Gym.
The Eunice Lady Cardinals are behind Levington, 18-22, but it was a lot bigger gap a few minutes ago.
They're making a comeback. Once again, Vivi serves the ball over. Beautiful serve to their Libero. Libero get past number 10 for Levington. Number 1 about to hit the ball over. Acosta does a beautiful job, saves it, gives it over to Granada. Granada taps it over, and Levington plays it. They hit the ball right into the net. And just what? Like that, the score is 19-22, Levington favor. They're closing that gap quick, fast, in a hurry. The Eunice Cardinals are, or the Lady Cards are doing a beautiful job doing that. Keeping the composure, come back in this game. Vivi hits the ball over again. Vivi Ornelas serves the ball over. Levington has a tough time playing it again. Number 18 jumps and misses for Levington and misses it. Swing and a miss. So the score is 20-22.
So number one comes in for 18 on the Levington side. That'll be Layla Hernandez for Hernai Martinez.
So Vivi Ornelas still serving. Doesn't hit the ball way back, and just like that.
Just like that.
It's out of bounds, and the score is 23-20. And keep in mind that they go to 25, correct?
Yes, 25. So
the first one is
their
25.
barrel is serving, number 33.
It's over. The ball is played by Acosta. Taps it over to Vivi. Vivi sets it for number 6, Yolanda. She spikes it over, does a beautiful job. They hit it right back to Acosta. In and out of her hands. So that's going to be the score, 24
This will be the
to 20.
Match set, what do you call it? The match point.
Game point, match set.
Game point.
There, 22 serves it over to Yolanda. She hits it straight up to Vivi. Vivi gets it over to Acosta, number 5. Hits the ball. They were not expecting that. The ball came down, hit the floor. So guess what? That's a point, correct?
Yes, that is a
In
point.
volleyball, it is, right?
We're back to Chloe serving.
21-24. Jones is up in the
21-24.
back. Little jump serve, hits it over. They play it straight up, and I believe that was 2 hits, but they did not call it. Number 10 plays it. It's a deep hit from the back. It's a free ball for Eunice Cardinals as Jones gets it to Vivi. Vivi does a back set to Yolanda. Yolanda just taps it over, but Levington was expecting and plays it. They hit it over. Jones picks up the ground. Vivi gets it, sets it for a coast. Number 5, swing. Levington barely played that. They come back in. Oh, the whistle was blown as a player. Number 10 was in the net, and that's going to cost us the game in this first set for the Lady Cards.
So first set ends with the Cards losing to Levington 21-25.
Yes, that was a very exciting game. It looks closer on the scoreboard than it actually should have been, because Eunice started off kind of sluggish, slow, rough, but they got 21-25. So I believe
they really brought it back towards the end of the game. I think if they just put their mind to it here, they can take the next one.
I believe so. So that being said, we can take an opportunity to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto, a friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, Go Cardinals!
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Back to all our listeners and viewers out there, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's Wilson Caballero on this mic, and Pancho, Charlie Furbush, is on the other mic. We are without Jimmy Jones here at this volleyball game, and we are trying to record, put out to you, and give you play-by-play action, but it is something very exciting and very difficult sometimes.
You already went through 4 bottles of water.
I'm telling you, man. Wait until I go to the restroom. That's going to be fun. But that being said, Eunice lost that first set after a slow start. They came back and made it a game, but they still lost it. The score was 21-25, I believe.
Yes.
So here we go on the second set, and once again, they're playing the Levington Wildcats here in Eunice, New Mexico.
Number 4, McKenna McBee, that's the serve first for Eunice's this next set.
And the crowd is getting into it as everybody's stomping their feet and clapping their hands as McBee gets ready to serve the ball. The Whistle has long. Let's get this game going. It was a beautiful job hitting it to the back row for Eunice. Eunice comes back over. Ronaldo gets it back to Chloe. Chloe sets it for Acosta. And Acosta drives that ball through that decent block, but it comes down for a point for them. So they start off pretty good with 1-0. And McBee is back to set again. To serve, I apologize. Ball's up, hits it right into the net. Misses it by 3 feet, but that is fine because the score becomes 1-1.
They may have moved that net up during the break.
There is a breeze in here, but I don't know if it's from the AC or I'm just freezing. I don't know. So number 10 for the Levington Wildcats will be serving Castro. Get ball up, she hits it over to the back row, and number 8 was not able to handle that ball at all. Parson, she hit it straight up, almost put a hole in the roof, but she did not. So that score is 2-1. Levington favorite. Castro gets the ball again. She throws the ball up, hits it right back to her. Ball goes straight up again. Madrid helps her to Granado. Now it taps the ball over. Free ball for Levington as number 10 gets to set it. Tries to catch Eunice not paying attention, but Jones does a beautiful job giving it to Acosta. Acosta gives it to number 2, hits it straight up. Yolanda sets it for number 5. Acosta does a decent job spiking the ball over, but Levington plays it. Jones gets the ball in the back row to Yolanda. Yolanda gets it to number 5. She does a decent job. Pushes it over. Levington barely gets it. But the free ball for Eunice. Yolanda to Jones. Jones to Martinez. Martinez does a beautiful job. I'm using that word so much. Beautiful. It gets a point for Eunice. That was just beautiful. First substitution for the Eunice Cardinals.
Comes in number 10, Ornelas.
Evie Ornelas going back to serve the ball.
14, excuse me, not 10.
14.
Her ponytail was in the way. I thought it was a 0.
This is a serving specialist. Ball up, hits the ball over to the back row. Levington plays it. They set the ball on the right-hand side. A little soft tip, but there Eunice is waiting for it. Ornelas gets it, gives it to Yolanda, gives it to Acosta. Acosta just drives down that ball with power and authority to get that point.
Definitely a better start this match.
Oh, yeah. They're moving their feet now, huh? The score is 3-2. Eunice leads this game. Ornelas is still back there serving for the Lady Cards. The ball is up, hits the ball over right close to the net. They play it, but the ball comes up to the net, but it's tipped by Jasmine. Jasmine gets it back over to Eunice, and a lot happened there, and I forgot their names, and I apologize. So Eunice gets it. They catch her sleeping in the back row and hits off of Jones' hands, and is out of bounds. And just like that, it's what? 3-3.
3-3.
And Lovington is going to have their first substitution. That's
right.
Knapp coming in for 17.
Number 4, Carly Knapp coming in to serve for Lovington.
Carly. So she sits back to throw the ball up. Beautiful jump serve. It is played by Yolanda. Yolanda pushes the ball. Bibi chases it down, gives it to Acosta. Acosta hits it, does a center spike there. Levington plays it. Oh, a little confusion there by Lady Cards. The ball was hit the ground, but Yolanda did a beautiful job giving it over to Bibi. Bibi hits it over. And Levington was confused the same way. Must have been something in there because the ball hit the floor on their side.
Confusion in the air.
Confusion in the air.
Just like that. Eunice is ahead 4-3.
4-3, and we got Jones coming in the spike. And she comes in the spike to serve. Gets her back, dribbles the ball a couple of times, a little jump serve.
Well,
hits it right into the net.
Well, I was just going to say her serve could be like a spike every once in a while. She's got a pretty hard serve when she hits it.
Yeah, it's right into the net. The score is 4-4 here in the second set. The Lady Cards versus the Levington
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Ladycat.
Does a beautiful job. Number 22 serves it over, played by number 5. Ornelas gives it to Didi, and she hits that back corner with the little floater. It's hitting the outside corner of the plate. That was, they say in baseball.
Outside corner.
So that's the end. That's the point for the Cardinals.
Brings up number 5, Tammy Acosta.
Tammy Acosta.
Serve it up for Eunice.
So Acosta dribbles the ball back on. She serves it on the left side of the court.
on the left side, and there's a hat right in the way, so I don't get to see her.
Beautiful job getting the ball over. Levington is confused over here. They finally get the ball over. Jones gets it, passes to Vivi. Vivi sets it for number 4, McBee. Hits over for a spike. Levington plays it. Their number 18 hits it back in the back row, but Acosta's there. BB gets it, sets it for Yolanda, and pushes the ball through 2 blockers. So then the ball lands on their side, and guess what that means? It's
just like that.
Just like that. It's 6-4. And Eunice is leading this second set. A whole different team out there on the court, and they look nice. They look competitive.
They definitely look like they got kind of woke up.
Yes, sir, they did. So Acosta serves the ball over. Lovington plays it. Zamora gets at the front, gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it back to Zamora. Hits that ball down, and she's a tall young lady, and they cannot play it. They hit it straight up, and nobody was there to hit it back. It looked good from here, and I'm sitting pretty close. The score is 7-4. Eunice's favor.
Across the back and serve again.
Acosta comes up, does a little jump serve again, comes over. They're number
Nice
4.
serve. Nice serve.
Plays it pretty good. They hit it back in the back row. 22. She does hits in the back row. And Acosta gets it to Jones. Jones gets it to Granados. Granados hits the ball up. Number 10. Lovington comes back in, and there a delay block from Didi, and the ball got through the block and landed on the Eunice side. The score is 7-5. Eunice leads.
Brings up number 1 for the Lovington Lady Cats, Lila Hernandez.
Ayla Hernandez.
Serve it up.
Beautiful serve. Eunice is not able. Oh, they were not able to handle that serve between.
Well, I tell you, that was a good drive.
It was a very
Barrel.
good try. He went to Granado back to Jones, and Jones back to Granado, and the ball did not go over, which it should, but it didn't. So Lovington gets that point. Hernandez serves the ball again for Eunice. Acosta gets it. Acosta gives it to. Did you see that? To Vivi. Vivi gets it to Didi, and Didi hits it over, and it's right on the line. So the score is 8-6. And here in the second set, in Eunice, New Mexico, the Lady Cards facing the Levington Wildcats. Yep, number 6. Yolanda comes out with the serve. Beautiful job, handled. It's over. Didi does a late delay jump. She looked like Jordan flown in the air. She tapped it over to the right-hand side. Even the coach was like, "What are you doing?"
She got a little airtime on that one.
I'm telling you, man, it pays off being 6-1, right?
Telling you.
So the score is 9-6. Eunice is playing out of their mind here.
She almost looked like she was floating for a couple of seconds in the air.
So Levington gets the ball as Granado served it over. They were not able to play it as he hit it too far out of bounds. The score is 10-6. Eunice leads here in the second set. Granado Yolanda serves the ball again over to 22. The little girl gets it.
Strong serve.
And they were not able to handle it as the player goes under the net. And no call was played, but Zamora gets it. Sets it up for Parson. Parson comes in with that left hand. Assassinates the ball.
Right.
Gives them a point.
Yeah, she was under the net, but it's not what you do, it's what they see you do, right?
That's American tradition.
So,
Yolanda serves the ball right into the net. And she got ahead of herself because she was about to hit it, and the ref hadn't blown the whistle. She did a beautiful job there. She came out and got us a couple of points there. So Levington gets the ball back on their side.
11-7, number 12, serving for Levington.
Is that Castro? Is that Castro? She sits her, dribbles the ball, throws it up, serves the ball over. Parson gets it. Too close to the net, but Yolanda does a beautiful job by hitting the ball over, but they're saying
Levington's in the net.
Levington was in the net. At 2-4. The score is 12-7. Eunice is playing lights out here. Didi Zamora.
Didi Zamora.
Didi Zamora back to the serve.
I gotta remember that Didi. I can't hardly say that name.
So does a beautiful job. He gets the ball over. Levington plays it. Number 18 hits it right into the net. But either way, Jasmine was able to block it. Score is 13-7. Eunice favor here in the second set. Levington won the first set. So it might be a long night for us. Zamora goes up again and hits it right into the net. As she kind of did a semi-jump serve. But she hit it directly into the net.
I've always been a fan of just the regular serve, but some of these girls make the jump serve look easy, you know.
If you're good at it, why not?
And
if you ain't good at it, don't do it.
Yeah, there you go. So 16 serving for Levington.
Hits the ball over. Little curveball comes over here to the gap side. Over to where no man's land as McBee dove to hit that ball. I think she landed with the elbow. I hope she's okay, but either way, that's the point for Levington. 13-9.
And Yuri Aragon to serve again.
Throws the ball up. Little spin on it. Hits it over. Little float towards the back. Jones plays it. Gives it to Granales. Granales gives it to number 6. Parson. Number 8. Levington plays it. Jones gets it from the back row. Gives it back to Granales. To number 4. McBee. McBee hits it over to Spike, but Levington plays it. Oh, they're blocked. Levington is blocked at the net by Martinez. But, Martinez blocked the ball. Beautiful job. And Levington plays it over. Jones hit it up. to Granada. Granada tried to do a back set to Parson. The ball was too close to the net. We could not do anything on it. So
couldn't dig it out.
So the score is 13-10. Eunice still leads. Long serve. McBee gets it, gives it to Jones. Jones gives it to Granada. Granada just taps the ball over. Free ball for Levington. Levington gets it. Number 17 does a little floater. Hits it to no man's land. And there was a hand put on her. Somebody touched the ball, but didn't hit it high enough. That was
Eunice will take
6.
a timeout. Talk about it.
Eunice will take a timeout, so we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors. What was the last button I pushed? The red one, the green one, or the purple?
That's a hard question.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Oh, I'm sorry. Now by now.
There you go. You're on.
There you go. I can hear myself, but I know you can hear me.
Hot mic now.
It's a hot mic. Here we are in Eunice, New Mexico. Once again, the Lady Cards are playing the Lovington Wildcats. Lovington Wildcats won the first set, 25-21. Here we are in the second set, 13-11, and Eunice is leading this one, but Lovington is making a run. Lovington hits the ball back over. A ball hit by Acosta to Granada. Granada over to Parsons. Parsons taps the ball over. Lovington plays it like nothing. Acosta gets the ball back to Granada. Granada back over to Parsons. It's just them 3 against Lovington team. Lovington gets it. Hits it back to the back row. Acosta jumps up, takes it from nothing. Jones comes in out of nowhere, picks it up, passes it over to Granada. They hit the ball over, and Lovington sets up. The ball is spiked right in the center, but it's hit out of bounds by number 15. That's the first time I see the girl from number 15 in the game.
Just like that, it is Eunice 14, Levington 11.
Is number 15 on the roster?
Brings in number 2 for Eunice, Alondra Moore.
Alondra.
Serve it up.
Serves it over, hits the ball over. Levington plays it. It's number 15 who is not on the roster and hits it out of bounds. That is 2 hits for her out of bounds. She came cold off the bench.
The roster we get off of the off Max Preps.
Max Prep, yes sir.
So apparently 15 was an addition.
Added this morning, huh?
Yeah, 20 minutes ago. No, just kidding.
Alondra gets the ball over for the Eunice Cardinals, but Levington cannot do anything with it as number 2 jumps up, try to spike it over, but the ball did not go over the net. So the score is 16-11 Eunice's favor here in the second set. And
this is a different set of girls than we had in the first set.
Is.
Right?
Literally, they're playing a lot different. Mother gets the ball over, but they catch her sleeping back there as Levington returns the ball. Alondra was not expecting that ball to get hit back in her same spot as she was standing straight up, and the ball landed right in front of her. So Levington capitalized that, gets the ball back.
Number 10 serving for Levington, Castro.
Castro hits the ball over to Parsons. Parsons gives it to Granada. Granada sets the ball back up for her on the right-hand side. It comes down, and she swings left-handed, and the ball lands inbounds right on the line, making the score 17-2. Eunice's favor.
And
Vivi Ornelas comes back in to serve the ball. She is a serving specialist, and she's a setter for the Eunice Cardinals. Ball's up, hits it over. A beautiful serve by that young lady. Gives it over to 10. Number 10 passes number 1. She was blocked at the net by who? Big 3. Jasmine Martinez does a beautiful job blocking that ball. She said, "Not in my house."
Not in my house. I'm blocking this one.
I'm blocking that. So the score is 18-2 here in the second set.
Great block.
Good teamwork out there by these Lady Cards. Vivi gets the ball up again, hits it over. Levington barely handles that ball, and they get it over. It's a free ball for Eunice. Maliri gets it for Ornelas. Lawrence sets it for Yolanda. Too far out. Yolanda just pushes the ball over. Eunice gets reset. Levington does not know what to do with it. They hit the ball over again. Quick, fast, in a hurry. They give it over to Acosta. Acosta pushes the ball over a blocker. Lands between 2 people. Hits the ground, and the score, just like that, is 19-2 as the Eunice Cardinals are staying focused here in the second set. And that being said, the Levington Wildcats are taking a timeout, and so am I.
Talk about this.
So am I. I'm going to put yourself a commercial, see if I can do this right for a change. We'll be back in a few seconds.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back here to Eunice, New Mexico. The Lady Cardinals are facing the Lady Wildcats, the Lovington Lady Wildcats. Right now, the score in the second set is 19-12. Eunice leads this set, but Lovington did win the first set. Vivi Ornelas does a beautiful job as Lovington was not expecting after a timeout. That was an ace, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, couldn't handle that one.
Could not handle that ball. Had some fire on it, didn't it?
It was smoke.
That ball has stripes on it. It was solid red to me when I seen it coming out of my hands.
It was smoking across
the score is 20-12. Vivi goes up again, serves the ball right back in the center. Levington plays it up, but a quick tap. Right there, Eunice was expecting that. Ornelas gets it to Granado. Granado gets it over the nobody, and Jones comes out of left field and dives in and tries to save it.
Try to save it.
But just like that, the flaming ball goes back over to the Lovington Wildcats.
Bringing up number
Kate.
Number 4. Carly Knapp. Lovington to serve.
She has a beautiful jump serve. Granado plays the ball straight up to Vivi. Vivi gets it to Granado. Granado spikes the ball back to 22, but was expecting that there. Libero. 50-50 ball. Eunice almost won that ball as Jasmine meets it at the net. And they were saying that was full hit for the Levington Wildcats, so the score is 21-13.
It looked like a block, but I don't think it ever got over the net on the third hit.
I concur with you. So that brings Jones up to sit
Libero.
back there.
Coming up,
Serve.
slap it over that net.
Slaps it over, and Levington hits the ball over, but Didi hits right back over as Levington was expecting that. He took the ball up, sets it over, free ball for Eunice. Vivi gets it, sets it over for Didi. Didi hits right in the net, but they did not call that. It's a 50-50 ball. Levington goes up and gets it, but Eunice hits it right back. Levington sets up over here on the right-hand side. A awkward set. Vivi gets it, gives it to Yolanda Granados, gives it to Acosta. Acosta comes all the way across, hits it over, but Levington was expecting it as a double hit, but it was not called. But the ball does not lie because the ball does not come over the net.
So just like that, it's Eunice 22 and the Lady Cats 13.
13, I concur 100% as we have Jones back there serving. The ball still comes up. Jump serve. Levington was expecting. They pick it up off the ground. Number 12 spikes it over. Vivi Hernandez tops the ball straight up to Yolanda. Yolanda gets it to Didi. Didi does a one-handed spike there, but it was too soft, and Levington plays it. They hit the ball back over across the field. Marlene gets it to Ornelas. Ornelas gets it to Zamora. Hit the ball over. It's a good volley here between. Ooh, it's blocked partially at the net by Didi, but the ball comes down on the Eunice side, and Vivi Ornelas was not expecting that. Ball hits the floor on the Eunice side, and guess what? That's a point for the Levington Wildcats. 14-22.
Brings up 33. They're Libero.
They're Libero. To serve, she comes up, throws the ball, hits a beautiful serve, but
Nice
Jones
serve.
does a beautiful job picking it up to Vivi. Vivi gives it to Granal, spikes the ball over, but it's blocked at the net. Granal gets it back to Vivi. Vivi gets it, hits it, just a softball over. And there's 16, hits the ball over, and it is in on the backside. That young lady has tried all evening to hit that ball in, and she just did, and that's what counts.
So
16-2, 16-22.
33 is Bree Rodriguez. That's their Libero. She's coming in to serve again.
Comes in, back to Jones. Jones gets it, hits it up to Vivi Hernandez. Vivi Hernandez gives it to Tindy Acosta. Acosta just slaps the ball over.
Backhands it over the net.
Oh, and Levington comes down over, spikes it down, but Tindy Acosta's there to dive and hit the ball, and then Yolanda hits the ball over, and that is 2 hits for the Lovington Wildcats. And the score is 23-15 here in the second set.
That brings up
Acosta. Acosta's coming up there to serve the ball. She's a senior, another senior on this team. We have 2 whistles blown.
Looks like we got a timeout on the court.
We have a delay timeout there for the
the last second timeout.
the last second timeout. So we're gonna once again give to all as many commercials as we can get in. So bear with me, boys.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Welcome back here to Eunice, New Mexico. We are sitting here in the second set of this volleyball game. The Lady Cards are facing the Levington Wildcat ladies, or Lady Wildcats. The score is 23 to 15. Here we go again. Acosta sits the ball over to Lovington side. Lovington plays it off. Number Big 12 comes in, hits the ball directly in the end. She kind of hesitated to let that whole arm loose on that. The score is 24 to 15. I believe that is game point.
This is the game point.
Game point here in volleyball. Acosta jumps up, does a jump serve, throws the ball over on the right-hand side, and she's way out of bounds there. And just like that, the score is 24 to 16.
So we'll be on game point here until either we get it or they tie us.
I believe that hopefully they hit the ball in the net. Number 1 for Levington sets the ball. With the back row, Yolanda does a good job. Gives it to Vivi Hernandez. Vivi gives it to Didi. Didi comes down, hits the ball directly into the net. So guess what? The score remains the same for the Eunice Cardinals, 24. And the score changes for the Levington Wildcats, which becomes 17. If my math is right and they're correct out there, we have still game point for the Lady Cards. And then Morris to turn from. She comes over with the ball, hits the ball over. Acosta gets it straight up. Hernandez gets it towards the net to Yolanda. Yolanda hits it over. Eunice Cardinals are still standing around, but Acosta does a beautiful job, saves it. Gives it back to Vivi. Vivi gets it to Granal. Granal hits on the back corner, on the outside corner, and it is game point on that one. The score was 25 to 17 on the second set. Right now it's 1-1. 1 Levington, 1 Eunice. Woo!
Wow.
Turned out to be a game, huh?
Turned out to be a game.
Turned out to be a game.
A little concerned in that first one, you know, but
Me too.
it was looked like a totally different team the second
I'm
one.
telling you, if we can be consistent here, we should be home by the fourth game, right? So we're going to take an opportunity, give a timeout, give a shout out to our sponsors. So, back in a few.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
The Eunice, New Mexico. We are starting our third set here as the Lady Cardinals face the Levington Wildcat ladies. Right now the games are split, 1 Eunice and 1 Levington. Two different teams on the court. The first match, the Lady Cards came out real slow, sluggish, but they made it a game. The score ended up 25-21. The second game, the Eunice Lady Cardinals came out on fire. Everything was happening, man. The ball was getting over, the spikes were happening. We're digging balls off the floor.
We're ready for game 3. Looks like Lovington's going to serve it up. Number 10, Myra Castro, is going to serve it up for the Eunice Lady Cardinal.
Another Castro on the team.
Lady Cardinal.
So here we go.
Understand what I'm thinking, know what I'm saying.
Castro hits the ball over. It's got by McBee. McBee gets it to Granal. Granal gives it back to McBee. As Castro gets the ball over here on the Lovington wall, so they give it back to Nap. And Tina Acosta gives it to Granal. Granal gives the ball over to McBee, and she barely misses that back line by a centimeter. Just by a smidge, man.
Less than 6 inches, right?
Oh, way less than 6 inches, man. Way less.
Those credit cards.
One of them credit cards. So the score is 1-0. Acosta digs the ball out, gives the. Acosta gets the ball out of the ground, hits the Granal. Granal gives it to Parson.
That's one of them you thought maybe it was a block, but it never really made it over the net.
So the score just like that is 2-0. Lovington. Castro hits the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Granal. Granal gives it over to Parson. Parson does a little floater, but Levington is expecting that they return the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Granal. Granal gives it to big number 8. Comes down with that big left hand. Nice and powerful serve there. Hits on the backside.
Powerful hit.
Powerful hit.
I need more of them.
Oh, yeah. So the score is 1-2. Levington wins.
And McKenna McBee back to serve for
McBee
Eunice.
does a beautiful job serving over there. And Levington barely handles that again. Gives it to number 1. Hits the ball way out of bounds. And the score is 2-2.
Tied it up.
McBee, last time she served, she had like 9 points in a row.
Yeah.
That young lady can hit the ball as a serving position.
We'll take a repeat of that.
Oh, I must have jinxed her because she barely hit the net.
Oh, man.
Did not go over. But we'll get her on the next one. The score is 3-2. Lovington.
Up to serve for Levington, number 4, Carly Knapp.
She does a beautiful job. Look at that serve. Boom. Beautiful serve, that young lady. Jones handles it like nothing. Gives it to Granada. Granada gives it to Acosta. Acosta hits the ball over. Levington plays it. Levington pushes the ball in the back corner because she's seen it standing around. But a beautiful job by who? Marin goes back there and gets it. Jones gives it the ball over. Once again, they hit it to number 2. Back to Granada. Granada gives it to the Parson. Parson comes across her body, but hits the ball out of bounds.
Ooh.
What is that girl's name? Alondra?
Which one?
Number 2 for the Eunice Cardinals. Alondra?
Number 2, Alondra.
Alondra.
Serving Carly Knapp still.
Beautiful job. Alondra gets the ball, hits her right in the hands. Jones over. Alondra to Jones. Jones to Parson. Parson hits it over, but Levington plays it. Levington hits a fire, but Alondra was there to get it. Saved by her. Granales gets it. Gives it to Jasmine. This little tap. But Levington plays it. It's a very good volley here. Granal gets it back over to Martinez. Martinez hits the ball. It is in. Bounce gets in. Touch the line. Woo!
Well,
Touch the line, but I am not going to scream because that was a tough play.
that's a tough call.
So the score is 5-2. Levington wins. Oh, and that was clearly in by 3 feet. As Parson swings, misses completely. Did not see the ball, did not feel the ball, but the ball landed in bounds. And that was a point for the Levington.
Houston talk about it. Score now 6-2.
6-2, man, just like that on the lead. And we're going to go. We're going to stay right here because we only got 54 seconds left.
I'm gonna bring you the cheerleaders as I can, but I've got
Cheers, squad.
a couple of fans heads that you're gonna get, but I'm gonna try to show you your lady cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders out there. I mean, like I said earlier, this is set number 3. Everybody's, I mean, they just getting some breaks, man. Levington's getting some breaks, and Eunice is not being prepared on that back row. Levington's seeing something, and the coach is letting them know those 3 girls in the back are standing straight up.
Yep.
And once they do that, it's hard to get back into a defensive position. So that's what coaches would always say: move your feet, stay down, stay low. So here we go. Levington is going to be serving again. Is that number 4? Look at that jump serve. That's nice. And hits it way out of bounds.
Way out.
Way out. That timeout hurt the Levington Wildcats. So we have Vivi Ornelas coming in, the serving specialist. And she gets back there in the back. She dribbles the ball a couple of times. Dribbles. Swing and hit. The ball comes over, floats over. Beautiful job by that young lady. Back over to number 10. 10 comes in to 12. 12 hits it with authority, and the ball is out of bounds. So the score is 6-4. Lovington Wildcats are still winning. But Eunice is going to make a run here, I believe. So we have Evie back there still serving for the Eunice Cardinals. Dribble. Swing and a hit. It's the ball over number 12. She gets it. The ball is set in the back row, but Levington does not handle it. And they hit the ball over to Jones. Ornelas hits it over. Sets it for number 5, Kiki, and she is blocked at the net. Blocked hard, and the ball landed back on the Eunice side. And nobody was in the backside trying to help Kiki there. We need that help on the backside, something like that.
Via Hernandez serving for the Cats.
Hernandez
17.
Serves it over. Now gets it off the line. And just like that, Lovington came in, number 16, spiked the ball right down, right in front of 3 of the Eunice Cardinal players. Nobody attempted to move it. Nobody's seen it. So guess what? That became a point for the Levington Wildcats. Once again, Eunice looks a little frustrated here as Acosta gets the ball straight up, hits it over. Vivi says he gives it back to Acosta, hits it over. Now Levington Wildcats hit the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Ornelas to Acosta. Does a beautiful job spiking it, but Levington played it real good. Granales gets it. Vivi gets it, sets it for Jasmine. hits it on the way outside on the right-hand side. And this is the whole, we're looking at a whole different team.
Like every other time.
Every other time.
It's 9-4.
We got to go to 5 games and win this one, huh?
We have to.
And Hernandez hits it out of bounds. So the score is now 5-9. Lovington still wins.
And it looks like we got
Jones
coming
Chloe
in.
Jones is going to be serving, right?
Yep. That nice little serve right across.
So Levington plays it pretty good. So keep it on the back row for the libero. The spike from the back row. But she hits it right into the net. Almost went under the net, but she hits it into the net. So the score is 9-6. Jones comes up, does a nice little throw in the same spot. Number 1 for Lovington gets it to number 10. Number 10 gets it to number 1. Number 1 just taps it over. Hernandez gets it, hits it straight up to Granal. Granal gives it to Acosta. Acosta hits it into the net. Or was that blocked? We were going to say it was
got in the net.
The net?
It hit the net.
Into the net. So the score is 6-10 here in the third set.
And number
so
1
far,
serving for the
Castro.
Lady Cats,
Hernandez. Hernandez serves the ball over. Jones plays it. Gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Granado. Yolanda hits it over. Nobody is there. He tried to push the ball over, but the block was partially blocked by Didi. And Didi partially blocked it. Acosta hit straight up, and I believe that was Jones. He tried to hit it over, but did not. So if the ball lands on your side, guess what? That's a point for the other team, right?
Yep, every time.
Every time. Imagine that, how that works. Score is 11-6. Levington leads here in the third set. A beautiful serve by who? Number 1 for the Levington Wildcats. Lands in front of all 5 of these Eunice Cardinal ladies.
You know, a lot of people don't even remember back whenever you didn't get a point on every single serve.
Oh, that's
right?
old school out there.
Old school, yeah.
That's old school. That's when you used to learn stuff on. Number 1 serves the ball over again to Didi.
That's almost
Didi
like
gets it. Didi hits the ball over, and Levington cannot handle it as it hits the ground. And that score becomes 12-7 as I interrupted Charlie. I apologize, sir.
you go and interrupt me anytime. Anytime. The fans couldn't see anyway. I had people walking up and down.
And then if they can't see it, I'm not announcing. I'm doing not that good of a job. Acosta comes in, serves the ball over. Beautiful job. Number 4 gets it for Levington. Back to 10. They try to set up their libero on the back row. Hits it over to our libero. He gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to number 4, McKenna, or McBee. And their Big 12 hits it to R5. Acosta picks it up, gives it to Granado. Granado gives it to Didi. Didi tries to block it, but goes overhead. And luckily, Vivi was paying attention, who hit it straight up. And after that, nothing else happened. The ball ended on the Eunice side.
Bring up number 12, Malaya Castro.
Miss Castro.
For Levington Lady Cats.
Which are winning right now, 13-7. Here in the third set. Swinging a hit. Acosta. Acosta gives to Ornelas. Ornelas sets it for McBee. Does a little floater, but Levington was expecting it. They pick it up. Number 4 hits it over. It's a free ball for the Eunice Cardinals. Acosta gets in the back row to Vivi. Vivi sets it in the middle to Didi. Didi does like a little love tap. And number 16 hit the ball almost 4 times all by herself.
Yeah,
straight up. Yeah, she has some quick hands.
I'm going to keep hitting that ball till it goes over the net. All right, number 5 for Eunice Lady Cardinals.
And that is Yolanda Granal.
5?
Yes, sir.
5, okay.
And we goes down. We have Castro come in.
Good.
Can't see that good. Pick up your glasses, balls. So the score is 18-13. I'm kidding. I'm not going to lie. Granal serves the ball over to the back row. Levington plays it. Number 1 tries to spike it over from the backside. Does not get any successful out of it. Parson gets it. Parson gets it. It's out of bounds. Parson gave it to Granal. Granal gave it back to Parson. But she hit it out of bounds over on the backside. The score is 14-8.
And she's got a really good hit when she hits it. You know, when she does make good contact with it.
Good context. You just got to, what the coach say, bend that wrist. Come up and bend that wrist. Follow all the way through. But what do I know about volleyball?
So 33 is a Bree Rodriguez.
Rodriguez serves the ball, hits the net. But McKenna McBee does a beautiful job playing off the net. Granado gets it, gives it over to Didi. Didi just pushes the ball over. Hit the ball over back to Jones. Jones gives it to Granado. Granado gives it to Parson. Parson comes out with that left hand, but there was no damage done there. Number 4, little 4 comes in and serves the spikes over the ball over for the Levington Wildcats. That's a pretty good job there. Did you see that young lady, number 4, for the Levington Wildcats?
No, I missed.
She did a beautiful job of trying to spike the ball, but barely missed it on the inbounds. So Zamora comes in to serve for the Eunice Cardinals. Hits in number 12, hits the ball over. Number 4, once I said that, she hits the ball right into the net. I apologize. I jinxed that young lady.
That girl. She's doing a really good job over there.
So the score now is 14-10. Levington still leads. DD still serving. She hits the ball to the back row. Number 12 hits it straight up to number 4. 4 gives it to 10. It's a free ball for the Eunice Cardinals. Acosta gets it, hits it up to Granales. Granales gives it to Martinez, and she trying to do like a little slap push into the net. So the score will become eventually 15-10.
And number 10 for the Lady Cats, Myra Castro back to serve.
Castro back there serving, dribble a couple of times, hits the ball over with authority, but Jones picks it up, gives it to Granal. Granal gives it to Parson, left-hander right off the center. And Levington plays it. The big 4 hits the ball over. Acosta gets it, picks it up, gives it to Granal. R4 hits it over and is out of bounds. And
it's on the line that time.
And the ball is in bounds. Hits that back corner on the inside line. And the score is 15-11. As Alondra is going to serve for the Eunice Cardinals. She serves it right into the net. And like Charlie always says, the ball does not lie. The score is 16-11. Lovington leads here in the third set. So far, it's 1-1. 1 game Lovington, 1 game Eunice.
Bring up number 4, Carly Knapp, to serve for the Lady Cats.
Charlie Knapp?
Carly
Knapp. Little beautiful. Oh, she stepped on the line. And the ref sees it. And the ball was dead before the ball came over. It's 12-6.
That ball was dead on arrival when it hit the net.
Dead on arrival, looked like a dead duck. So we have Vivi Ornelas, the serving specialist, back in there.
Service specialist.
Serving. Ball goes up, swinging the hit over here on the right-hand side. Number 4 picks up for Lovington. Back to number 4, hits it over. It's a free ball for the Eunice Cardinals. Alondra gives it to Vivi. Vivi sets it to Acosta. Acosta has to make something out of nothing because she hit it out of bounds. And I thought they were going to call a double hit on that.
Yeah. I guess
they didn't.
Just went out of bounds.
Just went out of bounds. The score is 17-12. Lovington leads here.
Leah Hernandez serving for Lovington, number 17.
Hernandez hits it over to Acosta. Acosta gives it to Vivi. Vivi does a quick push, but Lovington was expecting that. Alondra gives it back to Vivi. Vivi gets it to Acosta over here on the right-hand side. Pushes it over, but nobody expected that. And Lovington had a breakdown of communication. Number 5 and number 10 looked at each other, and they both swung the ball. Yeah, you wanted it, I wanted it, somebody get it. Eventually, nobody got it. So the score is...
Communication is key in this game.
Oh, man, tremendously, more than you know, brother.
Chloe Jones back to serve for the Eunice Lady Cardinals.
And there's a small hesitation on the court. And we are looking at each other. The refs are looking at each other. The ball is served by Jones, comes over. Number 10 gets it for Lovington. She picks it up. They give it back to her. She hits the ball straight down to... But Alondra does a beautiful job picking up the ground and pushes the ball straight over to Vivi. Vivi gets it out to Yolanda. And the ball is pushed back on the backside of the corner. Yeah, by Lovington. But eventually, Acosta comes in and takes care of business. Swiping that ball down with authority and making everybody look black and blue on the other side.
We got a 3-point ball game.
Man.
14-17.
It's just like that, right?
Just like that.
Just like that.
Chloe Jones still serving?
Still serving. She's making a run here. What, you got 4 or 5 points there?
Yeah.
Score is 4-17. Levington still leads. The ball is hit over. The ball's at the net. DD goes up, tries to spike it down. Jones picks it up on the backside, gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Acosta. Acosta hits a little floater. Levington picks it up off the ground, back to 10. Oh, and the ball was hitting the net on the left-hand side by number 12. So Lovington is going to call a timeout here. And I don't remember what button I pushed last time. I'm just going to randomly pick one.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to the Eunice Cardinal Stadium, which is called what?
The Joe Langston.
There you go. I like when I point it right on cue, huh? We are sitting here in the third set as the Lady Cardinals are facing the Lovington Lady Wildcats, I believe. Apologize if I said that completely wrong.
Lady Cats.
Lady Cats. Yeah. The Lady Cats. And here we are, 17-15. Lovington leads, but they called the timeout to talk about something. See if they can break the serve as Jones has turned it up out there behind the serve line. It is Rosendo Caballero and Pancho Charlie Fairbrush. We are Jones-less tonight. Jimmy Jones is still on vacay, a.k.a. training.
Yeah, train me.
AKA training, huh?
I don't know. He said he's going to train, but I've seen a lot of Facebook posts where
we're not going to criminalize him.
Having a great time.
As Jones gets the ball over number 10. Number 10 gets it over 15. She tries to hit the ball over, and it hits Alondra right in the hands, and she hit directly into the net. Once again, as I said earlier, they stand up too fast in the back row.
Brings up number 1, Lila Hernandez for the Lady Cats to serve.
Hernandez back there for the serve.
Or 18-15 in favor of the Lady Cats.
Good job. Tina Acosta comes out of nowhere, picks it up off the ground. They return it right back. Jones hits it up to Hernandez. Hernandez gives it over to Didi. Didi pushes the ball over. It's a free ball for the Eunice Cardinals. Alondra gets it to Vivi. Vivi gets it up in the air to Didi. Vivi to Didi. Didi to Vivi.
Your tongue gets tangled up.
Yep. Ornelas hits the ball over to Granado. Granado gets the ball over, but Lovington was expecting it. Vivi hits the ball straight up to Granados. They push it over here to Acosta on the opposite side. Lovington was not expecting it, and they barely volleyed the ball back.
That was a good save by Lovington.
Acosta dumps it in front, gets the ball over to Vivi. Vivi pushes the ball over. No look hit behind the head for a point for the Eunice Cardinals. A lot of volleying was happening.
A lot of action on that.
A lot of action was going on there.
Yeah, we got
probably got a quarter of it. So
serve for Eunice.
18-16. Lovington still leads. Acosta comes up with that little jump serve, hits it over. Lovington plays it. Big 15 hits the ball right down, right in front of 2 players by number 5 and number 0. And that was a nice spike. Who is number 16?
Number 16 for the Lovington Lady Cats is Yuri Aragon.
Aragon, she
Really
came in with authority. Nice
hard
job,
hit.
young lady. So number 12, Hernandez comes up and serves the ball, handled by Acosta. He gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to Didi. And Levington cannot handle it, as there's a Vivi Didi sighting out there on the court. It started off with Acosta giving the ball to Vivi. Vivi gave it to Didi, better known as Zamora, hits the ball over. That brings Yolanda Renal to serve the ball. Serves the ball over there, 33. Gives it number 10. Number 4 comes up. She is blocked at the net by Didi. And then Lovington cannot handle the ball and is pushed way out of bounds. So the score, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be 19-19, or is it going to stay 18-19?
18-19.
Oh, they changed score on me pretty quick down.
Yeah, they got their finger on the button.
They're on the ball. Yolanda's still back to serve and hits the ball over. Lovington plays it. They give it back over to 15. Was not have her feet set. McBee gets it to Yolanda. Yolanda gets it to Didi. And she does not come all the way down, and she hits it out of bounds. So the score is 20-18. We have a very, very close game here in the third set, as the Lady Cardinals are facing the Lovington ladies.
Libero is serving it up, number 33.
And the ball is stopped by McKenna McBee. Parson comes in and saves it, and they just push the ball over by Granals. The ball's hit over. Jones drives on the floor, saves it up and over, passes to Granals, and they're going to save the ball. Hit the ground before Jones jumped in between there. They're going to call the ball dead between plays.
Wow.
I did not see that, but my opinion.
Kind of a late call.
Kind of a delayed call, huh? Scores 21-18. Levington is serving. The ball's played by Parson. Gives it over to Granals. Granals gives it back to Parson. She comes in with the left-handed, taps the ball over. They push the ball back over to the back row, and it's hit out of bounds there. And just like that, the score is 19-21. A lot of people are rubbing their hands, taking their heads off and drinking some water, but I can't do neither.
And number 10, Didi Zamora.
Didi Zamora comes in to serve. That's a beautiful job getting the ball over. Levington was expecting it. They play it. But 17 does a soft tap right to the net. And it's
one-point ball game.
One-point ball game. 21-20. Didi stays in there serving. Hits it again. Over here on the opposite side. The ball's hit over. And Parson comes up with that big left hand and swinging a miss all the way out of bounds. Almost hit the E over there. And just like that, they have another 2-point lead. It's 22-20.
Tight game here.
Very tight game. Number 10.
Number 10 serving it up.
Back over to Jones. Jones hits it straight up to Granals. Granals gives it to McBee. McBee does a beautiful job of getting that ball over. And number 4 does the same thing for Lovington. So Jones gets it to Granals. Granals gets it, sets it. Nobody was expecting it, and McBee made something and nothing again. Jones dives. Granals hits the ball straight over. It's a 2-hit there. Levington gets the ball. Oh, she is blocked by the net by Martinez. And Martinez came out of nowhere and blocked that ball and killed Levington's momentum.
And just like that, it's 21-22.
Just like that, 21-22. And I believe we're going to go to extra points if we keep this pace. And man. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the game. I'm going to pass out. I'm going to hyperventilate here.
So number 4 for Eunice.
McBee. Throws the ball over. And Levington plays it. Jones comes back over, gives it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo sets it for Acosta. Comes down with some power. But they're saying that somebody was in the net, and it was a Levington player, number 2.
That's a
So the score
game.
is 2-2-2-2. 22-22. And Levington calls a timeout. And we will take a timeout as well. Please bear with us.
Eunice has a friendly, small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly, small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Welcome back here to Eunice, New Mexico. The Lady Cardinals. Lady Cards are playing the Levington Wildcats here in the Lady Cats here in the third set. The score is 22-22. And thank you to all the viewers and the listeners right now. It is I, Rosendo Caballero, with Pancho, better known as Charlie Fairbrush. Here we are. McBee is going up with the serve again. She hits it over. Beautiful job. And we have a horn sounding over there. We don't know why, but the ball keeps playing. The ball is hit over. Jones gets it. Acosta drives the ball through the block. And did I hear a whistle? No, I did not hear a whistle. As Eunice came out there with authority after that timeout, making the score 23-22. And I ain't going to hear myself. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. McBee hits the ball over. And that's going to be his face. This young lady is turning it up tonight, man.
That was a game point.
Game point. 24-22 after Levington led most of the game. McBee goes up, hits the ball over, serves it over. Levington barely handles the ball. They push the ball over. Jones picks it up, gives it over the Ronaldo gives it to Acosta. Acosta pushes the back. And just like that, the Eunice Cardinals came from behind and wins the game. After a beautiful job by McBee going out there and serving, and a great job by Acosta pushing the ball through. There's a huge team effort to come out with this victory, winning this third set, so makes it 1-2.
So
Eunice leads.
Eunice leads in sets.
Yes, sir.
And we actually trailed, like you said, most of the last game we trailed, and they came out on top.
Come out on top, just like that. After all this excitement, we're going to go to some commercials through some of our sponsors.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redford LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!"
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Eunice, New Mexico, as the Lady Cardinals are facing the Lady Wildcats. We are starting the fourth set. The Lady Cardinals are winning 2-1, correct?
They lead 2 sets to 1.
Correct.
The first one they looked really sluggish. The second game they really come out and smoked it out, and then this third one they kind of looked a little sluggish to get started.
But they battled and came back and
they
won.
battled. They were behind almost the entire set, but they did come back to win. And we just need one more, and we can go home.
One more, we get to go home.
One more, and Eunice can
go home and drink a little bit of water, huh?
Go home and drink about 14 gallons of water to watch this.
I'm glad I'm not chewing gum. I wouldn't swallow it twice, huh? So, once again, thank y'all to everybody out there viewing the game, and especially our sponsors make this possible so y'all can enjoy it from your home or from your car or at work or whatever. So,
looks like Eunice will be serving to start this fourth set. And
I think Levington will be serving. I think it's 1-1 in Eunice there, the last one.
Yep. Well, I don't know. No.
Well, I guess not.
No, number 4.
I stand
Serve
corrected.
for the Lady Cardinals.
And remember, she brought us back in the game.
Brought us back.
McBee goes in and serves the ball over. Beautiful job getting over. Levington gets it, and they start off hitting the ball directly back to McBee. McBee gives it to Granales. Granales gives it to Acosta to the back row. And they handle it fairly easy. Number 10 gives the ball. It's a free ball for Eunice Cardinals as McBee picks it up, gives it to Granales. Acosta once again hits it directly into the net. It was hit hard, but just a little bit low. And just like that, it's 1-0, Levington's favor. And Alondra comes into the game from McBee.
Number 10, Myra Castro for the Lady Cats serving.
Castro hits the ball over. Parson was not expecting that. And they hit the ball over, but it was out of bounds.
Yes, just outside. Just outside.
Just a smidge outside. Parson was not expecting that at all. She was standing straight up. So it's 2-0. The ball hits right back to Parson. Parson picks it straight up to Granales. Granales gives it back to Parson. Left-handed hit, but she was blocked at the net. Beautiful job by the Lady Wildcats. But luckily, Alondra was back there, gives it to Jasmine. Jasmine pushes the ball over. They reset. Levington hits the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Granales. Granales gives it to Parson. Just a little love tap. Levington was expecting something harder, but did not get it. Just falls right in front of him.
Our number 14 coming in to serve.
Vivi Ornelas coming in to serve. The serving specialist. The score is 1-2. Levington leads. Vivi sets. Hits it over to number 33. Levington plays it. Gives it up on the right-hand side. Serves it over, and the ball is in on his back corner. As all 5 Lady Cardinals turn around and look at it. Land in bounds. It's like, did you see that?
Brings up number 4, Carly Knapp for the Lady Cats.
And she's a very good baller up there. Look at that beautiful jump serve. Hits the ball over to Alondra. Alondra picks up the ball. Vivi pushes the ball over, and the ball goes over the net and lands inbounds.
I think all the Lady Cats thought it was on our side.
On our side. That was a 50-50 ball. Nobody went up for it. Just landed. So
brings up
Jones.
Miss Jones to serve here for the Lady Cardinals.
The score is 2-3. Levington still leads. Oh, we have a violation here in the rotation. They're saying, I have no idea what they're saying. And the crowd gets quiet. And it was a warning, and I believe since she's a libero, she needs to come in and out at appropriate time. Who knows?
Right.
So Jones hits the ball over. Levington comes over, spikes it over, but they're going to say the Eunice was in the net. Number 6 was in the net. And who is that? Yolanda Granales. So the score is 4-0.
So number 17, Lydia Hernandez.
It's a Hernandez Castro or that young lady now serving every time over here, huh? Yep. So the ball is hit directly to Acosta, comes in and out of her fingertips, and she hit it and landed it behind her. So it's 5-2. Levington came out with the purpose this game, huh?
They came out strong, 2-5.
Yeah. So Levington serves again. Jones picks it up, gives it to Vivi. They're saying that was 2 hits on the set from Vivi Ornelas. I did not see it, but my vision is not 100%. So the score is 6-2 in Levington favor. Hernandez back there with the purpose, serving the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Granales. Granales pushes the ball over. Levington was expecting that. They push the ball over to Jones. Jones gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Acosta off her fingertips, but it's a beautiful job as the ball was hit the ground. Levington could not handle it. We will take it any way, shape, or form.
Any way we can get it.
Correct. I concur. The score is 3-6.
Brings
Levington's
number
favorite.
5, Tinley Acosta. Serve for the Lady Cardinals.
She dribbles the ball a couple times. Beautiful jump serve. Hits the ball. Ooh, right on the net. Just hit the tip of the net. Unfortunately, it landed on the Eunice side. And the score is 7-3. On this beautiful Thursday afternoon.
Another Hernandez serving.
Another Hernandez.
Lala Hernandez.
She did a good job as well serving. It's the ball over. Now hits it into the net. Vivi tried to play it off the net. Got it up, but not high enough for Didi to get underneath her. And hit it up and over.
Well, those balls off the net are probably the hardest to recover.
So the score is 8-3. Levington leads here in the fourth game, or the fourth set. Hernandez gets it. Vivi picks it up. Sets it over for McBee. McBee makes something out of nothing, getting the ball over. And Levington was not expecting that. Caught him off guard, but they played it. McBee gets on the Eunice side. Now it's a 50-50 ball. She pushes the ball over. Now Levington gets it. Levington, big 15, pushes the ball over. And they collided right there as Didi and Vivi hit each other.
Kind of tripped over each other.
Just like that, the Eunice Cardinals are losing 9-3, and the coach calls for a timeout.
Take a little time out and talk about it.
Take a little time out ourselves.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Here we are once again here in the fourth set, the Lady Cards versus the Levington Wildcats in this volleyball game here in Eunice, New Mexico. We are sitting in the fourth set, like I said. Eunice has 1-2, Levington has 1-1. So
it'll delay while the official talks to the.
You're trying to get everything
timekeeper.
lined up on the court, on the rotations and the movements and all that fancy stuff they do on the court. So Hernandez is going to be serving for the Levington Wildcats. Beautiful job, gets the ball over. Acosta gets it, hits it straight up to Granales. Granales gives it to Didi. Didi hits it over. But there we turn the ball. Vivi jumps in front of it, gets it to Granales. Granales sets it for McBee. And McBee is partially blocked at the net, but lands on the Levington side. So the score is 9-4.
Brings up number 6 for the Eunice Cardinals. That'd be
Yolanda Granado. She comes up, serves the ball over. Comes over to Lovington, number 1. Hernandez gets it. Number 16 pushes the ball over right on the net. McBee gets it, hands it over to Didi. Didi just taps it over. So number 12 hits it right into the net for the Lovington Wildcats. And the ball landed on their side. So guess what? That's a point for the Eunice Cardinals.
Score 5-9 in favor of Levington.
5-9. And now serves the ball again over to their 33. It's over to 10. Number 16 hits the ball way out of bounds.
Way out.
Was not blocked at the net. No way, shape, or form. So that is out of bounds, and that is a point for the Eunice Cardinals. It is 9-6. And Granales is still back there serving. Hits the ball straight up right into the net. Got ahead of herself. As soon as she hears that whistle blow, she is swinging that arm, hitting the ball, but unfortunately directly into the net. The score is 10-6 here in the fourth set in Eunice, New Mexico. And number 12 will be serving for the Levington Wildcats. Hits the ball over to Tinley Acosta, hits the ball straight up. Granales gets it to McBee. McBee does a beautiful job, hits it right through that block. But their number 4 jumps up and gets it to Jones. Jones hits it over to Granales. Granales picks it up, gives it over to Didi. Didi taps the ball over. There, Navarro gets it. Number 16 gets it, hits it right in front of Tinley Acosta, and she barely misses it. And that is a point for the Levington Wildcats.
Brings up number 33, the libero for Levington. That's Sabri Rodriguez.
Rodriguez back there. Beautiful serve. We have the horn honking. That means somebody's out of place. And we are not acknowledging it, I guess. I'm a little confused myself right now. But anyways, there's a lot of volleying going around. So Eunice had it on their side. And Acosta hit it to Granales. Granales gave it to Didi. She hit it directly into the net. And that line judge is looking back there. Like, what's going on?
We'll just keep on hitting that buzzer.
I know. We finally called timeout over there between the two refs. So it appears from here they're looking at the rotation on the Levington side.
So they didn't change the score to 12. I'm assuming that means something's up. So
Yep, that's what it was. They had an illegal rotation on the Levington side. So
instead of being 6 to 12, 7 to 12, or 6 to 12, it's now 7 to 11.
7 to 11, and Eunice gets the ball serving here.
With the serve with number 10 coming up.
That is Didi Zamora.
Zamora.
And somebody in the scrams, go Didi. Man, I need to
Fans
check.
are really getting into this game tonight.
That is good.
I actually have quite a few fans here for the game tonight. It's good to see.
Hey, Mr. Jones, sorry I just caught your text, man. Thank you for listening.
We got one fan for sure listening, huh?
That is true.
We got several. Thanks to all
Didi hits the ball right into the net. So the score is 12 to 7. And Levington, just like that, gets the ball back, and number 33 gets the serve again because they're out of rotation.
So now it's her serve, 33, libero.
And she serves it over to our libero, to Jones. Jones gives it over to Granals. Granals gives it to Parson, does a beautiful job serving, spiking it. But they play it. Jones does a beautiful job jumping up, getting out of the air. They give it to Granals. Granals gives it to McBee. Oh, it hits it, and they said it was a dead ball, but they're calling it was a live ball. And just like that, Eunice came back and spiked it back over. And Charlie Ferber says the ball does not lie.
Does not lie at all.
Does not lie at all.
All right, so McKenna McBee back to serve for the Lady Cardinal.
She hits it over to their libero, number 10. Number 10 sets it up for number 4 and hits it right there in no man's land between Jones and McBee.
And just like that, the score 13 to 8.
13 to 8. Levington is just pulling away here. We need to play a little better defense on here.
Number 10 for the Levington Lady Cats serving, Myra Castro.
Castro serves it back to Parson. Parson picks it straight up for Granal. Granal gives it back to Parson, and she comes in and jumps right through the net and lands on the opposite side. And you're not allowed to do that in volleyball.
Well,
for safety reasons,
you're not allowed to get caught.
Yeah, correct. So the score is.
I seen a few under the net that didn't get caught.
This evening we have, that was a rocket over the serve, but Alondra does a beautiful job getting there, and Jones comes back on the backside and helps her and gets the ball over. They spike the ball down. Jones does a beautiful job getting the ball up in the air. Gives it to Granal. Granal gives the Parson and pushes it over. And boom, that's a point for the Eunice Cardinals. So the score is 14 to 9 as Vivi Ornella comes in to serve the ball again. And here we go. We're making it a game, coach. Vivi serves the ball over to number 33 to number 10. Number 10 gives it over to number 1, Hernandez. And she is blocked by Martinez at the net, but Levington has a beautiful backside out. Blocked again by Martinez. And Alondra gets the ball over to Vivi. Vivi gives it over to Acosta. Acosta comes up. And they're saying that was 2 hits. On what? Oh, on the setter?
I didn't
see it either, but I'm not a professional. But
it's on video apparently. But
apparently,
Carly Knapp to serve for Levington Lady Cats.
And she hit it directly to Acosta. Acosta gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas sets up Acosta. He hit the ball over, but Levington plays it. Jones picks it off the ground over to Vivi. Vivi pushes it over. And Levington did not expect that. Oh, come on. And that was not 4 hits, they said. But Eunice was expecting that. Eunice gave it over to Granal. Granal gave it over to Vivi. Vivi gave it back to Granal, and it was hit over. And Acosta. I'm sorry, I paused there.
A lot of things going on here.
A lot of things were going on there. A lot of movements. A lot was happening there. But Eunice came out victorious there.
Up to serve for the Lady Cardinals.
Eunice came out victorious there as Jones goes up back to the spike. Oh, and she barely gets it over. It looked nice. It counts. So Jones hit it back to Jones. Jones gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Granal. Granal spikes the ball over. They push it to the back row. Jones goes back there and saves it. A little miscommunication there. Ornelas gives it over to Didi. Didi does a little love tap as soon as the corner comes down.
Score 11 to 15.
11 to 15. A lot happened there. And all we got 1 point out of it, huh?
1 point.
1 point. Jones goes back to
great action tonight.
That ball went over real easily that time. Number 33 hits in the back. Jones gets it. Picks it up to Vivi. Vivi gives it over to. Ooh! They did not see that.
Ball placement. Nice ball
placement. What are they saying? Who's it go to? Where's that point go to?
Eunice. That should go to Eunice.
Okay, just like that. No.
Should be 12 to 15.
12 to 15, but we'll see. Just like that.
They just gave it to them.
They called the timeout, so we're going to take the timeout.
It's 11 to 16 before
we
jump on a timeout.
We'll go ahead and stay here. We ain't got that much time right now to go to a commercial. On that last play, Dee went up and hit it over, but her bottom of her legs touched the net, went underneath, and they got caught. So, I mean, Eunice is trying to make a comeback here, but it's 11-16. Levington winning here in the fourth set. Either way, if they win, if they win, they're gonna go to game 5. So. Reading something up here on the board.
I don't know. Everybody's looking back this way.
Like, what's Charlie do?
Like,
Make something mad? But Jones is still serving for the Lady Cardinals.
Nope, we just.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We lost that point.
We got the net, so it goes over to Levington and number 4.
Number 4 with that.
I think she serves every other time. Not sure. She's a good server.
So here we go. Oh, once again,
into the net.
And they threw an L up. I mean, these refs are in a hurry. They must be hungry, tired, or sleepy.
What's going on there?
We don't know what's going on. Neither do I. But
I guess they're going to reserve that. But probably Levington caught a break because that went hit right into the net.
Or jinxed it when the horn went off. And keep in mind, tomorrow we will not be on the air because Eunice has a bye this weekend. So this is the only broadcasting that Eunice will be doing on the radio this week, unfortunately. And it's a mouthful, if you can say that. Talking all the time. Man, it's hard to keep up with that. That volleyball is a lot faster pace.
A lot faster pace.
But I enjoy it. Hopefully Jones is back for the next one, the next football game. If not, well, by golly, we'll go out and do it ourselves again.
We'll just get it done.
Get it done, he said. Just get it done.
Get it done. I don't know what we got going on here, so they're officials over there talking to the scorekeeper.
I would love to go to a commercial, but if they get the action back on.
As soon as you get the commercial going, it'll
or the sponsor.
Shout
out to our sponsors, but I keep calling them commercials.
It's been a fast-paced game. All the games have been
really
close.
Fast, man. But you give a shout right now to the Eunice PD for being one of our sponsors. Thank you for coming out and supporting your local community. And without the community, I guess you wouldn't have a job, right? I mean, it's crazy how that works. But thank you for keeping our streets safe. And what I say, sure enough, I start talking about commercials and they get everything organized and straightened out. And I wish we could have somebody down there.
So now number 17 is in Leah Hernandez for the Lady Cats.
So she is serving for the Libero.
Apparently they had the wrong server.
They had the wrong Hernandez?
They had number 4 serving when they hit the buzzer.
Like I said, I haven't seen volleyball in a while. I don't think the rules have changed since 4 years ago, right?
I don't think so.
I hope not. So Eunice should get the ball, but they are not getting the ball.
Yeah, that was definitely a serve into the net.
So 17 is gonna be serving for the Lady Wildcats. Back to Acosta. Acosta gets it, handles it pretty rough, but Jones is there to clean it up. He hits it over. So the ball comes back over to Granales. Granales gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to Acosta. Beautiful job in the back corner, and it's just out of bounds. Out of bounds by a smidge. Unfortunately, not staying bounds. All that timeout, all that slowing down, everything. So the score is 17-11. Lovington is winning here in the fourth set. Jones goes back in the back corner, picks it up. There's a collision between Vivi and Alondra, and then Alondra goes back and collides with Jones, takes the ball out of her hands. So she gets up holding her eye. And just like that, it's what? 18-11. And we're going to have another timeout on the floor by the Lady Cardinals. And this time I am going to take it upon it and give a shout out to our sponsors.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academic. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
Well, welcome back after that quick timeout by the Lady Cars trying to get everything regrouped. And the fans involved. Here we are, 18-11. Levington is winning here in the fourth set. If this continues, we'll be going to the fifth set. Levington serves the ball. Tindy picks it up off the ground, gives it to Didi. Was not able to handle it, and it goes way out of bounds on the backside by the cheerleaders. And
8-point game. We're down by 8.
19-11. Once again, she serves number 17, handed by Jones. Jones gives it to Vivi. And Didi jumps out of the air and just hits the ball over. That girl can jump. Vivi gets it, gives it back to Jones, back to Didi. Didi does a back behind the flip over, and Levington plays it. Maureen gets it, gives it to Acosta. Acosta gets it, hits it over. Levington volleys it. They hit it back over. Alondra gets it to Vivi. Vivi sets it up for Yolanda. Yolanda pushes the ball over. Levington picks it up like nothing. They push it back over. Vivi picks it up. The Didi. Didi hits it directly over after the second hit. Lovington hits it again. Oh my goodness. And Lovington won that volley. Lovington won that volley. We really needed to win that one. Because if I'm not mistaken, the score is 20-11. But Lovington hits it out of bounds. They're doing us a favor. Doing us a solid.
Yeah, those ones that get on the serve, they're just like 3 points. Just
3 points, man. It's just, it's crazy how it's working right now. So we have Tinia Acosta back there serving for the Eunice Cardinals. It's the ball high and deep over. Levington handles it. They hit the ball over. Acosta gets it again. Vivi goes out there and finds it. Sets it up for McKenna McBee. And she hits it into the net, unfortunately. And the score is 21-12. Levington leads here in the 4th set.
Brings up number 1 for Lovington Lady Cats, Lila Hernandez.
Lila Hernandez hits the ball over. Beautiful serve handed by Jones. Vivi Hernandez gets it. Gives it to Granal. Granal taps the ball over. Levington is chasing the ball down, but they're able to hit the ball right back into the net. So the score is 21-13.
21-13.
21. Here we are in the 4th set. Eunice has won 2. Levington has won 1. So if Levington wins this game, we'll be going to game 5. Granal hits the ball over. Didi comes up, hits the 50-50 ball, but Levington was expecting it. Levington just taps it over. No collision on the court, but they were able to handle it. Eunice regroups and gets the ball over. Levington taps the ball over. Granal gets it. There's a collision right there. As Didi came back up to get in her spot, Jones came in to set the ball. A miscommunication. I really don't know who the setter on the court is. And Didi was just getting in position to spike the ball.
So brings up number 12 for the Lady Cats, Myla Castro.
Castro sets the ball over back to Jones. Jones picks it up the ground there. Granales gives it to McBee. McBee crushes the ball over. Levington barely handles it. Acosta comes in, taps it straight up. Jones comes up again, saves in the back. But that was 4 hits as Jones is diving all over the place.
One more hit, we could have been right.
She's playing a little hard out there, man, trying to get this win. So the score is 23-13 here in set number 4. Levington is winning. Castro serves the ball over to Jones. Jones picks it up. McBee hits it back over to Granales. Granales hits the ball over the net. A free ball for Levington. Levington gets it, resets. Number 4 spikes it. It's partially tapped or blocked at the net. Lands out of bounds. So that means that is a point for Levington.
Set point right here.
Set point for the Lady Wildcats. As Castro goes back to dribbles the ball, throws it up in the air. Beautiful set. And Parson jumps in front of Jones and hits that ball directly into the ground. And just like that, Eunice comes out flat-footed here in the 4th game and loses it 25-10. And we're going to try to get some sponsors in.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities and a fantastic school system. Cardinal Hardware is your complete lumber yard with reasonable prices and outstanding service. When you need hardware or lumber, think of Cardinal Hardware. When you need great accommodations that feel like home, think of Oil Patch Motel in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware and Oil Patch Motel in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills are youthfully used to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire
Sorry about that. The game started up on me, was not paying attention, and Eunice was starting the ball, and they hit it directly into the net. So that is 1-0. And keep in mind, this is the fifth match, or the fifth set, and they only go to 15 if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
So here go number 10, starts for Levington. They give it over to Parson. Parson hits it straight up to Granada. Granada gets to Costa. Costa hits it over. But they handle it pretty easy. Number 10 gives it to number 4. 4 gives a free ball to Eunice. Alondra gives it to Parson. Parson taps the ball over, but they play it. Parson gives it over to Costa on the opposite side. Hits the ball over. Right in front of the line judge, and the ball is in. So the score is 1-1. Tied it up here in the fifth set.
Brings up number 14.
Vivi Ornelas.
Serve for the Lady Cardinals.
Come out here and take care of business. We might get out here pretty soon because I am freezing and I am thirsty.
So the funny thing is, in this gym, the top row you freeze, the next row down you burn up.
You burn up. Vivi Ornelas gets the ball over. Levington plays it. Number 12 serves it from the back row. It hits it out of bounds. So the score is 2-1. Eunice leads here in Eunice, New Mexico. So Ornelas gets the ball. Vivi gets up, sets it, swing and a hit. Beautiful serve here on the back row. Number 10 gets to set it up for number 17. Stutter steps, comes in, hits it on the right-hand side. Nobody was there, not even nearby, not even close. The ball comes down, touches the floor or the court. And guess what? That means it's a point for Levington.
Brings up Carly Knapp, number 4 for the Lady Cat.
The girl has a great jump serve. That's the Cardinals. And that's who you want in this situation. Somebody to be out there.
You want a good server.
Gets the ball over. Levington plays it. Number 12 tries to spike it over. Alondra picks it straight up. Vivi and Acosta collide. But Acosta regroups, spikes the ball over. But Levington was expecting it. They hit a serve, a little floater over Didi as she went up to hit it over her. And she had no backside help. This game is going back and forth. Back and forth.
Pretty tight. Number 17 for the Lady Cats, Lee Hernandez, back to serve.
Hernandez, he got it right this time. Last time they didn't. It's 4-3. She hits it over to Jones. Jones gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it to Acosta. Acosta comes in, serves it. Spikes it, and the ball goes in the net. Never can matter. So guess what? The score is 4-4.
1 point here.
I think we're going to go to extra points. I think the game's going to end at 17.
It's going to be 25-25.
Oh, man, boy. So we got Acosta come off to the serve.
Nice serve.
Nice serve comes over. Levington plays it. Number 16 does a little, returns the ball. McKenna gets it to Didi. Didi gives it to Vivi. Just serves the ball over. Free ball for Levington. Levington sets up. Number 16 gets it. McKenna gets it. Gives it to Vivi. Vivi sets up. Yolanda hits it down the gap, but Levington jumps out and over, saves it, pushes the ball over. Jones gets it. Jones gives it to Ornelas. Ornelas gives it to Didi. And she spikes that ball down like nothing, man. I wish she was more consistent on that.
Right.
She makes it look so easy. She's like floating
She's
there.
one of those good ones that looks
Boy.
real easy, real easy.
Boy, senior now comes up, serves. 4 gets it for the Levington out of bounds. So just like that, the score is for Eunice's favor. Just like that. Costa had to chase that ball down way out there in north side of Hobbs. She comes back out there, reset, serves, and before it gets it, Lovington does a quick pushover, but Eunice is expecting it as Jones gets it. Gives it to Vivi. Vivi hits it over to McKenna. McKenna spikes it over, but Lovington handles it. Give a shout out to our sponsors.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Welcome back here to the Eunice, New Mexico, as the Lady Cards are facing the Lovington Wildcat ladies. 86 listeners, awesome. We'll try to break 100 right for on the fifth set. So Eunice leads here in the fifth set, 7-4. Acosta comes out of the timeout and serves it out of bounds by a smidge. Lovington did the right thing, calling the timeout there. So Lovington gets the ball. Number one is going to be serving for
Leah Hernandez.
Hernandez back there in his fifth set. All the way to Granales, goes all the way to the back row. Back Vivi chases it down, gives it to Didi. Didi just pushes the ball over, resets for everybody. Lovington gets it, number 12 gets it. A free ball for Eunice. Tinsley gets it, gives it to Vivi. Acosta gives it to Didi. Didi spikes it over, but Lovington was able to handle it. Jones gets it off that long set. Back over to Ornelas. Ornelas to McKenna. McKenna's a beautiful little floater. Stays in bounds. Beautiful job. We'll take it any way, shape, form we can. So that brings up Granales, Yolanda. She's going to be serving for the Lady Cards. This score is 8-5 here in the fifth set. Gets the ball over Lovington's cool, calm, collected. Gives back to 33 in the back row. Jones gets it over here on the Eunice side. McKenna gets it. McKenna gives it to Granales. It's a free ball for Lovington, but Lovington does nothing with it. They come up and they spike the ball, but McKenna's in the right spot at the right time. Gives it over to Jones. Back to McKenna. They push the ball over. Nobody's getting set to get some hard hits. Lovington tries it from the back row, but they just push the ball over to Tinley. Tinley gives it over to Yolanda. Yolanda gives it to Parson. Lefty pushes it down, but nobody was there. A long volley. Acosta gets it. Gives it back to Yolanda. Yolanda gives it to Didi. Didi takes care of business. Pushes that ball down the back row. I'm telling you, Kate takes care of business, man. That's what you call the silent assassin out there, dude. 9-6.
That was a hit.
That was hit. She just sitting there like nonchalant. Give it to her more often, man. Give it to her every time.
Set it up.
Feed that monster. Feed that monster. Yolanda serves the ball over. Lovington gets it. Number 16 hits it way out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Way out of bounds. The score is 10-5. 10-5. And once again, Yolanda is a senior on this Cardinal team.
Lovington trying to stop the bleeding.
Stop the bleeding. Trying to put some substitution in.
Substitution there.
Put some hype in there, huh? So Yolanda comes in swinging a hit on that serve. Back to number 4. 4 picks it up for Lovington. They keep it in the back row there. Libero tries to push it over. Cindy gets it. Gives it to Yolanda. Yolanda sets it up for Parson. Parson hits it like 4 feet out of bounds over here on the opposite end.
A lot of power. Just a
lot of power. You got to break that wrist.
Break
Break that wrist, I guess.
Number 12 coming in for the Lady Cats to serve. Malaya Castro. I probably said that name wrong.
Castro hits it over to Jones. Jones gives it to Granales. Granales gives it to McBee. It's partially blocked at the net, but lands on their side, and that is a point for the Eunice Cardinals. 11-6. We got Jasmine Martinez back in the game. We got Didi Moore, who's been the silent hero for the Eunice Cardinals. Serves the ball over. Lovington picks it up. Number 10 gets it. They give it back to number 1 on the back row. She tries to push it over. Granales gets it. Tinley gets it. Gives it to McBee. A little miscommunication there as they both looked at each other. Didn't know what to do with the ball other than hit it up.
Communication there.
Yep. That's something we can work out.
So 33 is a Bree Rodriguez.
Rodriguez back there serving. Hits the ball over to Jones. Jones picks it up like nothing. Gives it to Granal. Granal gives it to Parson. She just pushes the ball over. Did not take opportunities there. Lovington volleys the ball back to Tinley. Tinley goes, gives it to Granales gives it to McBee. Number 10 for Lovington gives it to number 4. Number 4 hits it high. Tinley saves it for him. Gives it to Granales. They give it to Jasmine. Jasmine comes out over, hits it over. They stole that ball away from Parsons. Says, let me take care of business here.
Lovington's going to take another timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. The score is 12-7. Eunice leads here in the 5th set. We'll give it to our sponsors.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in Eunice, New Mexico, as the Lady Cards are playing the Levington Wildcats. We are here in the 5th set. The score is 12-7. Winner take all. And
number 2 coming in to serve. Morin.
Alondra Mora. Oh, beautiful job. It is out of bounds, but the horn did go off as the ball went in the air. So we have an out of bounds call.
A while ago when that happened,
the horn went off
again.
We have an inverted horn there.
So number 10 serving for Lady Cats.
So he gets the ball over to Parson. Parson gives it to Granales. Granales gives it to Costa, and Costa does a beautiful job taking care of business and putting that ball down like she needs to, and she's been doing all evening.
Makes the score 13-8.
13-8, just 2 more points, and I believe the game's over, correct? Yep, somebody just hollered in the stands. 2 more. And they have Vivi Ornelas going there, the serving specialist.
Serving specialist coming
yes,
up.
Sir.
She can serve us up too. We'll be out of here.
By God, we go home and drink some hot coffee. And she serves the ball over. Number 10 gets it. They give it to number 1, Hernandez. Hernandez just pushes the ball over to Cindy, gets it. Gives it to Vivi. Vivi gives it back to Tinley Acosta. Does a little floater, but they handle it. 10 gets it. Number 4 for Lovington comes in. Alondra gets it. Vivi gets it back up. They give it to, is that Parson? No, that was Yolanda. Yolanda Granales tried to spike it, but nobody was there. Oh, they're saying that was out of 2 hits on Lovington's side. So the score is 14-8. Game point here in match number, set number 5.
It's going to get tough to see. We're going to have a limited view. Everybody's on their feet.
Bear with us.
Fans are
so
on their
Ornella serves the ball over to number 33. 10 gets it back to 17. She pushes the ball. She was blocked at the net by Jasmine Martinez, but she had no backside help. No backside help. The story of my life. No backside help. So the score is 14-9.
Brings up number 4, Carly Knapp.
Beautiful serve. She hits the ball right into the net. And just like that, the game is over.
Game is over.
Eunice came out and put a showing here in their hometown. And they beat Levington Wildcats in 5 sets.
In 5 sets.
So bear with us as everybody starts coming down. And it's a beautiful job by the Lady Cards from the get-go. They're kind of sluggish.
A little sluggish, but they definitely recovered.
They came.
Made up the first game was. I was worried on the first set, but they really recovered and come back and went back and forth a little bit.
Back and forth on that, and they did a good job as the games went on, talking and communicating with each other and hitting the ball. And
in the end, all that matters is we got the W.
Oh, yeah. It was a W, and at home, we got the opportunity to do a broadcasting of a volleyball game. And thank you to all the sponsors to make it possible to everybody's out of town or working or couldn't make it. And thank you and congratulations to the Lady Cards.
Yep, congratulations, and we'll be back. I don't know.
Maybe sometime next week. We'll find out Sunday evening. So
we'll get the notification Sunday evening.
Yeah, and then
we'll know whether Mr. Jones will be here with us. Hopefully, we can welcome him back next week.
Oh, he brought me a T-shirt. I'm an extra large. So we'll go from there. All right, that's it from Rosendo Caballero and Pancho, better known as Charlie Fairbrush. Thank y'all.
Everybody have a good evening. Thanks for coming out and listening and watching a little bit, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.